Good. Welcome to the Sunday service, everyone. So, Eva Kika, I see you down there on the chat. Captain Kirk is in the house. Welcome, Captain Kirk. How are you doing? I see Anastasia. Let me see. I think that's it. As I wait for you guys to settle in, my co-host is there, as you can see. Let's see. Let me get his preferred name. He's like the visiting bishop or the host, or let's see what we got. All right. And guys, it is hot. I'm at the coast. It is hot. It is hot. Like I'm just like, whew. But you know what? We got this. So Red Room, what is your preferred title for
Red Room?
No, like I know that is Red Room, but like your title, like do you want to say visiting guest, co-host, reverend,
Co-host.
pastor?
No pastor, no reverend. Co-host. Let's keep it simple, Goga.
I like that. Keeping it simple. All right, cool. All right, guys. We are starting in a bit. So as I get my guests settled in, say co-host. Yeah, let me just. Wow, Fred, that is so simple, man. That is so simple.
You'll get to know that I'm a very simple dude.
Okay. Grace Mark, welcome. Miri Besh, nice to see you. Naisula, welcome. Specially saying Goga, and then Red, bigger blessings to you. Why are you not screaming at Red? Or something like that. Cindy Siwe Kunene, welcome. Captain Kirk, how you doing? How was your week? How was your content creation? Inner Beauty Blessings, welcome. RB Exclusive, not Wagwan, I want to say Namaste, Pranam, Baya. Thanks so much for coming in. I see, yeah. I'm doing so well today on the chat. Miss V, welcome. Miss V, NYC is in the building. New York is in the building. Lungi and Carol from South Africa. Do you still remember me? RB, I remember you very well. You just disappeared for a bit after the wedding. But I see, I normally see you live in the morning and I'm at work. I do remember you. Namaste to you. And then I see, that is too much receipt. What did I say about this? Talk about the wedding. After the wedding. Wakesho Otto, welcome. Nice to see you, Wakesho. Red, no, I got my receipts. That is from Special. Red, see you alive.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Special is like saying, Red, no, I got my receipts. You better share this receipt because I want to know. Mon and Ninja, that is from Captain Kirk. Mon and Ninja. Guys, I love that.
Big up, Kirk.
Red is going to talk about this Mona Ninja, logo and the design and everything. Why is it a thing that we need to like internalize and identify, with him. Lungi and Carol, do you have any words? Let me know. Any updates? Chris the Flash Shaito, welcome, guys. The live stream is being televised on both channels. So let me get Red Room. Let me pick Red Room channel like real quick. Red Room, you can keep tabs on the chat for me. Say hi to your people.
Unlike you guys, I don't have a mod, so it's going to be difficult for me to keep an eye on the chat. It's just multitasking is not my thing. Hopefully you guys are here and you're listening. I'll read it after. It's going to be tough. I try to convince my wife to do the mod thing. She said no.
I like how the coach just gave up on me. The coach just said, Goga, I'm not Goga and read after. Stop stressing me, Goga. I am not going to do this. This coach is bougie.
I'm a bad student.
Even before I then I see,
I'm a bad student.
Let me see. I thought I saw somebody in there on the chat. Sandika, the lazy runner, welcome. So guys, let me get Red's channel. The live stream is also happening on his channel. So if you're connected to his live stream, you probably got the notification. But I'm going to like give you guys the link. So I need to pin it somewhere there. Let me see. Guys, can you see me clearly, or am I frozen or something? Let me know. Eva Kika, look at this internet at the coast. Let me see. Okay, I got red channels. So let me just pin it up there. Uh, I'm fuzzy. I thought so. Yeah, let me see that. Let me see whether I can fix that. Um,
How do I know what
that's
chat
the
I'm in?
beauty of having a
Bro?
call. Red room, be on your chat so that you don't get confused with all the chats. You can be
Yeah,
on
I'm trying to
the chat on stream. Don't
I'm
not,
trying to
not
figure out.
oh yeah, you're using your phone. I get your problem now. I get your phone because if you had a laptop in front of you, it will be easy. They'll just be flying. Um, so let's see.
Trying to
I can put Reds up there. Um, so you watch the show, watch and support the co-host. Yeah, the co-host Reds room. Here. Vacation in your city, by the way. It is so hot. It is so hot. It is so hot. Let me see. And I can't imagine red room is having all that snow.
It's crazy right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bud
Cool.
files in the building.
I've pinned the yeah. I've pinned the chat. All right, cool. We are good. So guys, I have pinned Red's room chat, so you can jump on his link. It will take you directly to his live stream. Mona Ninja, everybody just is saying Mona Ninja on the chat. Mona Ninja, Mona Ninja, Mona Ninja. I'm like, yo, okay. Look at this guy already branding himself and stuff. Yeah, Mona Ninja, Mona Ninja, Mona Ninja. Clear Goga. Thank you so much, Special. Oh, Special is definitely not watching me from an iPhone. Thank you so much, Special, for that clarity. Then I see Chris is saying hi to Eve, and okay, you guys are saying hi to each other. Those are receipts. Skip. Guys, today I am joined by a gentleman I've always wanted to speak to at the Sunday service. He's called Red's Room, but he's going to, of course, aka Mona Ninja. That is the name that I see flying around a lot on the YT streets. So Red's Room is joining me all the way from Canada, and we are going to have an amazing conversations about life and also just design, because it's very important as content creators to think of designing our, not just ourselves but also our work when it looks to our, when it comes to our channels. And that's why the Mona Ninja brand, I like how everybody is like dropping it, because that right there is already identity. That right there is already an example of identity that you can curate. And you guys are typing Mona Ninja because that is something you've seen somewhere, and that is something that that Red has curated when it comes to his design. So we are going to talk a lot about that and why it is important for you and your growth as a content creator. And yeah, we're just going to have fun. Please watch the live stream also on his channel. I want you guys to support him. In fact, you can get out of my live stream and go watch it from there. Trust me, it is much better. You can go watch from Canada. You stay in Canada, and then we'll bring you back. Reza, what are you doing with all these dolls?
Oh, my son thought it was cool to put my dolls up.
Oh,
you wanted to
check it. I thought you needed.
He said it. He said it would attract attention.
Look at you. You see, you already grabbed my attention, because I was like, what are those things behind him? Guys,
What about this guy?
You can read.
Goga. Who's that? Goga?
Red's too early. Too early too early. And especially that thing, Goga, are you meeting up with Jason and Gina? Yes, I received them. And they're in the country. They have a very busy schedule, but definitely we'll sit down. We'll sit down at some point. We'll surprise you. But yes, they arrived safely. Jason and Gina are breathing the same air as me. Finally, they're breathing the content. Yeah. So, but yeah, they're busy because they have to. I don't want to say too much. They have a packed itinerary, but you'll see them very soon. All right. And then that's a good question. Hey, Special, why are you asking for receipts? Special, you can't be asking me for receipts in public and I'm at the Sunday service. And then, Pankaj Bandari, welcome, my brother from Russia. Big Chill is saying blessings, Goga on red. Enough respect. Big up to yourself too, Big Chill. Nice to see you there. Hey, Canada is in the house. Let's look at your people. Canada is in the building. Canada is in the building. And then Miss Charmaine, welcome, Miss Charmaine. The Jamaican ninja in Canada, who was the flattest Jesus slipper feet. Ha!
Oh, really now.
Red appears you did not tell your people to like go easy on the receipts because the receipts are coming through. And then Eva Kika says, I almost asked about the dolls. Well, a Red Room son thought it would be a good idea, and I think that is a very smart kid. That's a very smart kid, by the way. Right there, you see, I started a conversation. We started a conversation around the dolls, and now he has to show us all the dolls behind him because many, like there are quite a number. Red Zoom, do they have names or something? Can we like
every doll has your
run us through this dolls? I'm going to put you on like solo layout for this because
I actually don't know all the names. I just know this is one character from Sonic that he loves. Don't know the name. This is Knuckles. Knuckles from Sonic. Knuckles. You see his Knuckles?
Yes. Oh, they're so cute. Adorable. And red. Like you.
You guys should know who this is. Mario.
I remember this when I was young.
This is I don't remember his name. If my son was right beside me, he'd tell me, but I don't even remember. But it's the evil Sonic.
He's like, son, help! Son, help!
I know, right? It's just a mini one. He's got all types back here. I just leave them back here. He likes to watch. There's actually a show on YouTube that they use the Sonic characters, the actual dolls, and they create this elaborate effects on it. And he's so stuck on it. So every time since he saw that, he's been stuck on these dolls. But it's cool because he has a lot of fun with it. Remember, he's the only child that lives with me, so he has to be creative.
I love that. And you have an amazing people coming through. Eva Kika, can you like go and help me on the chat with on Red's Room channel? Because Red Room does not have that in the chat. So Eve is going to be the appointed moderator on Red's Room channel tonight.
Thank you, Eve. I appreciate it.
Yes, and then Sindisio Kunene, you'll help me with my chats until my manager comes in. My manager is study, so probably she's like having collecting some receipts somewhere. Misha Blessed, welcome. Misha Blessed, welcome. Nice to see you. Conscious Vibes is in the house. Thanks so much for coming. Yeah, Captain Kirk is laughing. Mona Ninja. Is it Mona Ninja or Mana Ninja? I don't know. I think it's
Mana Ninja.
Man and Ninja. Good.
Yeah.
Why have I been seeing the O? Anyway.
The O is for Jamaican. Man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, see, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man and Ninja.
Morgan TV, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Miss Charmaine is saying, I'm packing for my trip. Guys, have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much, Miss Charmaine.
All right, Miss Charmaine.
I hope you have a safe trip. Have a safe trip. Editrix, thanks so much for coming in. Thanks so much for coming in. Guys, don't worry. Guys, it is so hot. I'm at the coast. I flew to the coast today, and it's so hot. It's so hot. But you know,
waking up, Goga. Huh?
No, from Red's Room side because
I could have used your help a little while ago. Everybody's asking me the names of these characters. I don't know the names. But you can't come on camera. I would like to know the names.
So long as
you're gonna tell me the names
around, we are good.
Okay, so stay over there. I don't want you to be on camera. So who's this? Tell me who this is.
Sonic.
Sonic?
Sonic.
Okay, who's this? Because I don't know who all these guys are. Who's this?
Infinite.
Infinite? Okay, who's this? Knuckles. Now you're gonna make me move all of them. Who's this? Mario? Okay. Who's this then?
Shadow.
Shadow, that's the name. Shadow. That's from the Sonic movie 3.
Shadow.
Very good movie.
Nice.
Who's this?
That's Bartholomew.
Bartholomew?
Yeah, but what about the guy behind you?
The guy behind me? Isn't that a mini Sonic?
Shadow.
Mini Sonic. Mini Shadow?
Yeah, maybe Shadow.
Now these things are starting to pile up.
One more behind. Other one.
Okay, so who's this?
It was the fox.
Tails the Fox?
Yes.
Why? He has two tails?
Yes, because he has two tails and he's a fox.
And he's a fox. Okay, I get it. You're stealing the show from Dad. You know that, right? Who is this guy?
Definitely.
That's Big Peter.
What's his name?
Big
Space Pete. Space Pete, okay. So now you know who Space Pete is. Who's this guy?
is Wolfing.
Wolfington.
Ooh.
That's Wolfington.
Next.
Goga.
Next.
Goga. Okay, next. Son's taking over the show.
I know, right?
That
And who's this guy right here? This big guy.
That
Oh,
is Hypersonic.
This is what Sonic?
Hypersonic.
Hypersonic. Okay, that's it. That's it for the dolls. I'm done. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it.
who was our able co-host? What's his name?
I can't say his name. My wife would get upset. Just say he's my son.
Can you pass me the button?
Oh, he wants to hit the button. He
No,
wants
I don't. No, I don't.
He wants to hit this button. She says every time the wife goes out. Every time the wife goes out.
No, I just actually wanted for a copyright.
Okay. She's in the background laughing, saying, "I heard you." But you women know what it is. Soon, every time the women leave the house, it's changed.
Red, your son was about to promote your channel right there. Like he was about to say something like, guys, I want you to do something. I want him to like finish the statement.
Okay, finish your statement. They want to know what you were gonna say.
I don't know.
What were you gonna say? Like and subscribe?
No,
Say what you're gonna say.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You were gonna say something.
I wasn't.
Okay, then beat it. Man. Get out of here.
Guys, typical YouTuber. That is like, you're not promoting my channel. Okay, get out of here. Yeah.
That's my little boy. He's the king of the house.
I love it. Shelly, welcome. Shelly, Innovative Hands. Nice to see you and welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for popping in. Eunice Talata, you made it, Eunice Talata. And Mama Misha, thank you so much. Misha, once again. Famous, welcome to the house. Famous, hey Goga and chat, welcome, Famous, and thanks so much for making it. Guys, if you have not connected to Red's Room, please jump on the link that I've pinned on top of my chat. And I like that. Famous saying, hello Red's Room, I'm new to your channel and I'm here to support you. Thanks so much, guys, for that. Thanks so much for that.
Thank you.
And I appreciate everyone who is connecting to Red's Room. Just jump on the link I've pinned on top of my chat. It will take you directly to his channel, which the live stream is also happening on that other side. So you can also support him from that other side. Big Chill says it is 3 to 4 feet snow drifts here, Goga. Goga, move, come. It is so beautiful. I will definitely visit Canada. Very soon. Let me ask you. Anyways, that's a very political question. Too early for it. I was going to ask something, but I was like, okay, too political, Goga, too early. But I will definitely ask Big Chill. I'll definitely ask the question later on in the live stream. So you guys are connecting to Big Chill says, I have an 11-year-old son. He also got those staffies. They are not cheap. Red's Room.
No, they're not.
Did you break the bank? All these things behind. Well, you bought them, so we better then make them part of the background, because if they are not cheap, people have to know.
My son told me to wave this.
Where's the other flag?
No, like this.
He just told me to wave this one.
Like this.
Okay, show me how to wave it. Okay, like this. Okay. We went out yesterday. We went to see The Lion King, and this was one of the flags that came in the package. It was absolutely stunning. I would recommend anybody go to Lion King. It was absolutely amazing. The amount of work that they put into that that play and the amount of people that showed up and the artwork, the design, the costumes,
Yeah.
everything was out of this world. Absolutely.
Amazing. Talk to us about why is it that you don't have the Jamaican flag behind you? Because anytime
Well,
I've
we
anytime I've interviewed, anytime I've interviewed or spoken to a Jamaican, there's always like a flag. There's always a flag somewhere in there. Like they will sneak a flag in there. It will be on a cup. It will, if it's not like expressly a flag, it will be on a cup somewhere just conveniently behind them. It will be on a fridge magnet. Where is your flag?
okay, we have them on the fridge magnet, but here's the thing. I was brought to this country at an early age, right? So
Yeah.
when I was brought here from Jamaica, I lived in an area that was mostly Greek, Chinese, and Italian. And there was no other
Oh,
black kids. I was the only black kid in the neighborhood that went to school. So I was segregated from most kids. So my language, my patois, was broken down over the years because the area that I lived in, the people that I grew up around, I really had no identity. I was searching for my identity the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't until I was a little bit older when I was able to move into another area that's a so-called ghetto area that has more black people and more West Indian and Jamaican. And then that's when I started to find myself a little bit because I was lost as a youth. I was misled. It was, I don't blame anybody. My parents brought me, or my mom brought me here at an early age because she didn't want me to, she wanted a better life for me. And she tried her best to get me here. Took about 10 years for a year to get me here, but I'm proud of her. She got me here. She passed away a little while ago, but
oh my,
I found my way in the mix of all this trauma and still
wow.
found myself. So every now and then, when you see me wear the Jamaican flag or the Canadian flag, I don't want to lose myself. I know where I come from, I know where I've been, but that part of me will never leave me, no matter what situations I've been through. You understand? But I also embrace the Canadian flag because this is where I live right now. You understand?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, yeah, definitely. I like that, and it's also like it's also like at least that's home now. Um, how many years ago was this? Like I'm just mom worked so hard to bring you to this country. You know, tell
I'm
us
not
more
gonna
about.
tell you I'm not gonna tell you the years. Just know that I was a child. I was about 8 years old when she brought me here. And it
You
took
are
her
young.
10 years for her to bring me here. So my memory and my recollection of Jamaica is not everything that is like I can remember from yesterday. You understand? It's just
Mhm.
faint memories of when I was a child. So this is why I tend to go back to Jamaica on trips just to feel myself, just to, you know, ingrain myself back with the culture. Even though I've never left the culture, I still am Jamaican. That's what my passport says. That's what my birth certificate says.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I don't live there, and I don't, you know, embrace the whole thing because I don't live there.
Good to know. Uh, do you like have relatives, back home there that are still in touch and stuff in Jamaica, or how is
Yeah,
it?
I have relatives in Jamaica, England, Frankfurt. Um, they're all over the place, but I don't really know them all. Like I said, when I was brought here, I was brought alone, and some of them I've heard of, some of them I've heard stories of, but I don't
Mm.
really personally know them. Never personally met them, so I've always been a solo child. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, nice.
That's that's
Right.
the whole that's the whole terminology of a ninja. You move alone.
A ninja, always in the, always in the shadows.
Always
Like
always in the bushes on your own, man.
I like
Always in
that.
the shadows.
Always in the shadows. Like we were introduced to shadow by your son, so it's all right. Um, especially is asking a very interesting question. Has YouTube given you more? As I think she meant to say, has YouTube made you more comfortable or confident? That's a good.
Actually,
That's a good.
I've always, special K. I've always been a confident person. My thing is, I don't really trust people. I don't like people. People that are in my circle, I give them a chance. But when I meet somebody that's genuine, I have no problem expressing myself. If you're not on my circle or not on my level, I won't even bother dealing with you. That's just how I am.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Good to know. I will follow up more on that. Just to probe deeper into it. I want to just say hi to a few people. You have Sandy Shimas. Sandy Shimas, welcome. Sandy Shimas. I love this name. It's always so hard to pronounce, but happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Sandy Shimas. Sandy is currently, I think, in Jamaica. She's been on vacation for so long, I think of since December 31st, but she's also based in Canada. Kevnish Gould, welcome, Miss Kevnish. Nice to see you as well. Thank you so much for popping and landing at the Sunday service. And then let me see. Enough respect to you, Redru. You're a great man and a father and a great son. Very intelligent ninja. Much respect. These are just messages that have been directed to you. Helen, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in, Helen. Now I'm a bit relieved. At least you can help me out there on the chats. Yeah. So I think, and if guys, if you have any question you want to ask friends, feel free to ask. We'll try as much as we can. Just get you guys to get to understand who Red Room is. What's the story? What is Canada like, and all those kind of any questions that you may have. Even about his channel, you can drop them on the chat. I'll be able to highlight them for him. Eva is helping me there at least on his chat. If you're on his live stream, yeah, Eve is helping me out there. His live stream.
Goga,
Yes.
hold on. So let me rephrase the question that Special K asked. So when I first came on YouTube, I was terrified. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen any of my first videos. This was the character that I used. And the reason I bought this character was because I was afraid to put my face out there, like most people are, right? So my confidence level was down. I was worried about security. I was worried about all this other stuff. And I just said, how can I get on here without really showing my face or showing my family and exposing them in case this thing doesn't work? You know what I mean? So I used the doll. And after a while, I realized, okay, let me just do one quick live, or no, one quick short. Then I did one quick short. And all of a sudden I did two quick shorts. And the next thing you know, I said, let me do a 5-minute live, 10-minute live. I did that. And after the second live, I found myself more comfortable. So Special K, if that's the answer that you're looking for, I started to find myself as these lives were going along. And I actually found the confidence that I have on YouTube, not the confidence that I have in real life, because I already had that, the confidence on YouTube to express myself. And this is where I'm at now. See, I'm always smiling. That's what I do in real life. I love to have fun. People love to be around me. I just don't like negative energy. I completely wash my hands clean of all that stuff. So I hope that answers your question, Special K.
I know. Morgan TV says, wow, we were the same age when I came to America as well. That is Morgan TV says that, she was also 8, when she moved, to the States. Amazing. And then...
and it's a culture shock. It's absolutely a culture shock.
I was going to ask that because what was that experience like? Because you're an 8-year-old kid. I remember aspects of my when I was 8 years old. I still have like some memories. So you move from Jamaica and you get into this place, and Mama's been working so hard to make sure that she gets into this place. What was that experience like, especially as a kid? And I like what you said about you're a black kid in a very different environment. You stand out.
Goga, I gotta tell you, it's one of the weirdest things as a child, but you don't know any different, right? You just wonder why you're there, why you're different from everybody else. How come nobody speaks your language? Why do they have a mom and a dad? I only had a mom. Like, why do they have grandparents and grandfathers? And, why are they driving and I'm walking? Or why am I on the bus and they're being picked up in Benzes and BMWs, right? So you came here, and don't get me wrong, what my mom did was the right thing. She brought me here for a better life, even though there's struggle here and a struggle back home. But here I have more opportunities to find things. But as a young child, you don't know any better, and everything is very traumatic, right? You have people coming here touching your hair, and your hair's so spongy and all this kind of stuff, and you don't know what to tell them. You don't want to offend them, and no matter what you say to them, they think you're dumb or they think you're stupid because you don't speak the clear English that they were speaking. So they look at you like, okay, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's just I don't want to say the word. You know what I'm saying? And you feel awkward. You feel out of place. The only time they seemed to care about me was when I was in sports, running, doing gym, or any kind of activity that involved physical works. You know what I mean? Track and field, running, basketball, soccer, those kind of things. So it took me a while to find myself, honestly. But there's no regrets. That's what made me who I am today. And I don't regret any of them. Because half of them I turned out are still friends of mine, but we just don't connect like that anymore. Now I have my own kids and my own life to live.
You're right.
But it's very traumatic.
Yeah, I can imagine. And thank you so much. Kanini Kanene just gifted a membership, and that membership has gone to Kevnish. Kevnish, congratulations. Kanini Kanene just gave you a blessing. So let me just acknowledge this real quick, right? So thank you so
Yeah,
much,
go ahead.
Kanini Kanene. Yeah, thanks so much, Kanini Kanene, for the gifted membership, and congratulations, Kevnish, congratulations, Kevnish, for winning that membership, courtesy of Kanini Kanene. We do appreciate that. Thank you so much. May your pot bring in abundance. I will give you my water there for a bit, Kanini, just for me to acknowledge this blessing. Right, you have a very sensitive question based on what you just said. Famous is asking you, did you ever experience racism in Canada? And this is a black man
Ra-
in Denver. Yeah, so
racist.
so
I experience racism every day, bro. That's never gonna leave.
yeah.
As
And
a child, as an adult, and probably as an old man eventually, that will never leave. You gotta be real with yourself. You're in a country that is not your country, so automatically you stand out. People don't know how to accept you. They can pretend to accept you, but at the end of the day, they're not you. You know what I mean? And they don't understand you as a person, or you as a culture, or you as an individual that comes from a foreign place.
okay. And I'm very curious about, so you come to Canada, you settle in, and you know all these, a lot of things are going on, a lot of moving parts. You're seeing other kids and stuff like that. What are some of I'm trying to figure out, and you credit your mom a lot, like you credit your mom a lot in terms of how she was very pivotal in terms of this. What are some of the ways, she intervened? Because I know she knows, she knew that my son is definitely going to go through this, but I'm sure there's a way she also intervened just to shield you from certain things, and also maybe explain some of these things. What are some of those things that you can remember very well? Just uh
Okay. So my mom raised me. She's a very humble woman. She never drank, never smoked. She was always hardworking. She passed away from cancer, by the way. Rest in peace. It is what it is. So it was kind of strange because when I lost her, I didn't realize how much I needed her. Okay. I'm going to give you a simple example of how much she meant to me. When she passed away, I had to be strong for my two brothers, my two stepbrothers. Um, I didn't cry at the funeral. I didn't show no expression at the funeral. It took me a year later, and I went back to her funeral to put roses on there. And all of a sudden, the power just hit me, dropped me like a rock. And that's when I realized I miss my mom and everything that happens to her and everything that she's done for me. So she's so humble that she's guided me this way. That's why I am so humble. I don't put anything out of place. I don't get hectic. I don't get rowdy. Um, she knew what she kind of guided me from day one, and she knew that I was smart enough to not let the system grab me. You know what I mean? I stayed focused. I stayed out of the way and did what I had to do to keep her happy and keep myself happy at the same time while I'm being mixed in with this crowd.
yeah. Big Chill says something. I feel you read. Same here too. So now Big is Big Chill is now giving the other perspective. I was being called. You can see that on the chat. It didn't bother me. The love, everyone. Yeah. So just talking about the love that you got and stuff like that. And I like that. Conscious Vibe says absolutely fact. Absolutely fact. Absolutely fact. Sanship, welcome and congratulations once again. Sanship, on your
Sunshine.
monetization. Yeah, well done, brother, all the way from Baltimore. Well done. Khalid Al-Zaidi is saying hi to you. That is somebody from your community. Guys, I want you guys to go and support Red Room. Jump on his side, jump on his house, there, go give him a thumbs up and stay there on the live stream. Stay there on the live stream. I want to see people there. I want to see messages from there. I want to see messages from there. And Shelly, I think Helen is answering you about your WH question and things like that. WH question and things like that. Let's talk about food. You land in Canada, you are 8 years old. There's a certain, you're used to your, there's the Caribbean meal, there's the Jamaican food, there's the, the jerk chicken and the whatnot. They
Yeah.
keep telling me not to say chicken like this chicken food. They keep telling me
Wow.
that. Okra.
Goga, don't get me wrong. The
What is your
Jamaican food
opinion on
will never. The
what,
Jamaican
what is
food
your
will never leave me.
what is your opinion on okra before we proceed? Speaking
I
of
actually
okra.
like okra. I'm the one only person in the house that likes okra. I love okra. I like it in soup, or I like it just slightly cooked, but it's crispy. I can eat it
Yeah.
just like that. And I'm not a vegetable guy by any means, but I'll eat that anytime.
Is okra satisfied? Is okra satisfied? Is okra satisfied? And yeah, so you talk about food, and you learned in Canada that cultural shift when it comes to food, because Jamaicans love their food. They talk about. I mean, I see Mishable's cooking up a storm in the kitchen. There's just something about Jamaicans and their food. So
So it's so
does
it's
that
weird,
translate?
okay? You go
Yeah.
to school, your parents pack you Jamaican food, right? And all these other people that are in your school are packed with chicken fingers and sandwiches and stuff like that that I know nothing about. So after a while, it's almost embarrassing because I didn't know if I was supposed to bring this kind of food or am I supposed to only bring peanut butter and jelly. So it's weird at school, but when I'm at home, I had to eat my food because I love my Jamaican food as a kid and as an adult. But it felt awkward as an 8-year-old child trying to bring jerk chicken to class. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't bring an oxtail rice and peas while these guys are eating peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yep.
Guys are eating macaroni and cheese, and I'm here eating fried fish. That don't make no sense. You can't even
A
do that
question
at
on
work sometimes.
I can imagine. Yeah, I was actually going to ask about that, because now that you're an adult, what is that like? Because now you have to be in a setting where they're adults, and there are certain things that just never leave you. They're a deeper part of you, and it's literally your essence. Um,
Yes.
yeah. So how does that feel like now, as from an adult standpoint?
Well, the food will never leave you. The food will always be in you because it's just in you. The lifestyle, the laid back lifestyle. Um,
Mm.
we have an instinct. I don't know if I know we all have it, but Jamaicans for some reason have this real instinct. Okay, there's an animal and it has an instinct to hunt. It doesn't think twice about the meal. It just jumps on it and eats. We all have a natural instinct that protects ourselves. It's called our consciousness, right? We sense fear. We sense when something's not right. And what we call it is, what we say in Jamaica is that our spirit don't take somebody. So when I say my spirit don't take that person, it just simply means the spirit that's inside my body has sensed something negative about that person, and I cannot deal with them, and I stay away from them. And Jamaicans are very good at reading people and feeling them out if they want to be around them or if they're worth being around, if they're trustworthy. Some people just overlook that and don't follow their instincts. And then later on, they pay for it when they say, oh man, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I should have followed my gut feeling. Jamaicans are good for that. And we still have that.
I love that, and I like that angle of it's it's always very important just to trust the instinct. Eric Lapointe, nice to see you. Latoy, Toya Cross Farm, welcome Toya, nice to see you as well. Study Global Concepts, I see you too. Tallman all the way from Grenada, nice to see you. Hey, the Caribbean is
Nada.
locked, it's locked. Grenada is in the building. Tallman, how you doing? Tallman, you have some receipts. Tolman, you have some receipts that you are supposed to give me. You have some receipts. Uh,
More receipts.
yeah. Do you teach your child about your Jamaican culture or your roots? And that's actually what I was going to ask next. Like in terms of when you're raising your kids, are there those aspects? Because I do know there's a value system in Canada, having them probably having been born in Canada. But are there certain values that you are like raised with, and your mom imparted on you that you're teaching your kids?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I have more than one child. I just don't mention all of them. I have
Mm.
several. Okay. So we won't get into that right now. But
Yeah.
my son is raised with a Canadian woman that's Jamaican background. Her family's all Jamaican. I'm Jamaican Canadian. Everybody else in the family is Jamaican. So for him, learning Jamaican is not the issue. It's just while he's growing up in this culture, he has to focus on what this culture is preaching him. But he still knows his background. We bring him to Jamaica almost every year, just so he can
Mm.
feel it out. And he's adapted, and he will adapt because he's not singled out. He's not a single child that only has a bunch of different races around him. He has a lot of Jamaicans, Guyanese, Trinidadian, Bajans. He has a lot of cultural people around, not like when I was a child, right? There's a lot more here now. So for him to learn this stuff and we teach him about his culture the best we can, the best we know how, yes, we do that.
Yeah, cool. Wanga lady, nice to see you as well. Been a minute, sis. Thanks so much for popping in. And I like, guys, I like the engagement there on. I like the engagement there on Red's channel. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for those thumbs up. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the engagement, the questions you guys asking each other. Amira TV, nice to see you as well. Thanks so much. Kanini says, amazing. I love that answer. Amazing. Yes, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it as well. Tolman is laughing. Tolman, give me the receipts. Tolman, give me the receipts.
Tolman's got receipts.
You can type in the chat. Big Chill is asking, how many? I think Big Chill is asking about the kids. You want? Okay.
Big Chill. One thing they know about Jamaicans. What's the number one thing they always say about Jamaican men?
Oh wait, no way. No, you're no way. Is this is big Big Chill, I think we have to skip. Did you see the look Tolman gave across the room? He's like, anyway, yeah. So Big Chill, I think we'll save that. We'll save that. You're being asked, can you cook?
Absolutely, I can cook. Absolutely.
I have definitely
Okay, so here's the cooking story. Okay.
Yeah.
As a child, I didn't know how to cook. My mom used to teach me, and I used to watch her. We never really learned much because, as a child, you're too busy. You don't really care. You're a boy child. You're out there playing, running around. Not like the kids of today who just sit by the computer. We're actually outside doing things. So
yes,
as I became a teenager and then I moved out and I started living on my own, I've eaten many food that tasted horrible. Okay. I put together some horrible meals. But I learned along the way, right? And as I remember what my mom was teaching me, and I learned along the way. And nowadays, it's even much easier with YouTube. So to answer your question, yes, I can cook, but I went down the wrong road, learning how to get there. And I was piecing things together like a kid going to college with no experience.
All right. I like, let me see. There's a question. Wait, let me see a comment here. Big Chill is also asking, tell us about Red's Room. Like, what's the inspiration behind the name Red's Room?
Okay, so I've said this before in some of my lives. In Jamaica, they used to call, well, even now they still call me Red because my skin is light. See how my skin is light? I'm not dark skinned. So in Jamaica, they have a terminology. They call it red youth, red boy, reds, ready, anything red. I'm not even red, but Jamaicans just see it that way. They call me Red. So now I run with the red, right? My name is Red, and this is my room. This is my home. I welcome you to my home. So this is Red's room. You understand?
Yeah. Oh, makes sense. And you're wearing, simple. Is it a coincidence that you're wearing red today?
Oh no, that's just random. That was just random.
Okay. Just checking because I mean, if I was Red, I would be milking this. Like I'll always be having red outfits and stuff. And
oh no, I don't like bright colors, brother. It's only because it's something that was in the closet. I like dark colors. I'm straight black, straight brown, straight dark blue. I don't like. Now you got it.
Right. Classic, welcome, classic. Nice to see you as well. And Mr. Craig Jones is in the house, checking in all the.
Craig Jones.
Yeah, Craig Jones is in the house. Thank you so much for tapping in. Eva Kika is enjoying some popcorn. Enjoying some popcorn. Captain Kirk is talking about a beer picnic. That is so random. I think those are receipts. I think those are receipts on something else.
What's he talking about? What did he say?
Beer picnic.
A beer picnic.
Yeah. Red, what are you drinking?
Just water.
Okay. What adult? Okay, just. Yeah. Then I saw beer picnic. I'm like, okay, just checking.
Goga. Anytime you see a red cup, there's never water in there. Okay.
I know.
Red
I've seen this in movies. I'm like, hmm, be a picnic. Anyway,
has a. Go ahead.
all right, all right. Let me check it. So Guru, welcome, Guru. Thanks so much for coming in. Nadine, life with Nadine and family. We see you. Thank you so much as well for the support. And guys, if you're wondering what we are doing, so my name is Goga. I'm all the way here in Kenya. I'm hosting Red's Room here at the Sunday service. So we just getting to interact as he co-hosts the show with me. I do this every Sunday where we just try to like unpack a content creator from anywhere in the world, regardless,
Yeah.
of anywhere in the world. Just for you to understand who they are, what they're doing, and what they bring to the table when it comes to this difficult world that is content creation. And you can learn something, from their experience and stuff like that. What is the one thing that what is the one thing that you love about Canada when it comes to, that one thing that, you come from Jamaica and you're like, I love this. I know there are certain things that are very different from what I'm used to, but I like this. I like this. This is nice. Of course, I know it may. I know there are certain things that are very obvious. Like sometimes you compare even the standards of living. There are certain like benefits versus healthcare. That are much better than back at home. But what is that one thing that stood for you, not just as a kid, but also as you grew up in that society?
Honestly, the biggest thing for me being in Canada is the fact being around such a multiculturalism, right? There's so much different races here, so much different breeds of people. Learning who they are, learning where they come from, listening to their stories to find out you're truly not alone and that you're truly all going through the same scenarios, just in different parts of the world. And you ended up here where we are together. So just like New York, just like LA, Canada has a lot of people from different countries, and that's one of the best parts I like. I can go down the street and eat Afghani food. I can go down the street and eat Chinese food. I can go down the street and eat West Indian food. I can go eat Indian food. You know what I mean? That's the number one thing for me is the multiculturalism.
I love that. Okay, cool. Um, you talked about okra. You talked about chicken. What is your favorite food? Like, what is that one food you like even making in the house today?
Ackee and sawfish, hands down. Ackee and sawfish with food, dumpling, green banana, uh, anything like that. Fried fish is well, technically ackee and sawfish, but my number one food is kingfish. I love kingfish.
Oh, kingfish. Ooh, okay. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Somebody says okra. We love with pap. Okay. Okay, you
I
talked
love
about
okra.
okra. He
I
says
love
he loves
okra
okra.
too.
He says
Yeah,
he
I
loves
do.
okra. So we are good. We are good. We are good. He loves okra. He loves okra. He loves okra. So we
Steamed
are good.
fish, steamed fish with okra is good.
And yeah, they always talk about steamed fish with okra. That's also
Oh
very
yeah,
Caribbean. I see a lot
very
of that.
delicious,
I see a lot of
very
those
delicious,
recipes.
Goga.
Yeah. Yeah, I would want to try that. So I was like, no, steamed fish with okra. I'm always like, what is this stuff? They're always making. Um, okay. Sunship says, this is a joke, but is Drake allowed back in Canada after the Super Bowl performance? This is so random. Sunship, that
Sunship,
was
yeah,
so
he's
random.
allowed.
It's so random.
He's
It was so
allowed back.
random. That is so random. That is so random right there. Um, And then even like Goga, how dare you ask about content in the red cup? I'm just saying because Captain Kirk is the one who planted that idea for me to ask about the red cup for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
It's
And then
this cup is international.
you're being told sip slowly. If Akika is telling you sip slowly, red, sip slowly, red,
Oh
sip
yeah, we're
slowly, red.
sipping slowly.
Yeah, sip slowly, red. Right. And then I see Guru is saying that there's a red reflection on your face. That is so cool. I not even noticed that. Like the
Oh yeah,
reflection on your face.
that's my red light.
Ooh, interesting.
I can
That is
change it.
red. No,
My
I
son
love it.
likes to
No,
play with my son likes to play with these lights when I'm on live. See?
oh,
So he'll
I
change
love
it
the
around.
yeah, I love the red because it's the glare on your glasses is not there. The circle thing is not there
Yeah.
when you're red. Yeah, so I think I love the red. No, let's keep it. We can see you. We can see you. We can see you. We can see you. Martinja says Aki and saltfish, hands down. Aki and
Yeah, hands
saltfish,
down.
yeah, hands down.
Hands
So
down. It's my favorite meal.
yeah, let's talk about the weather. So you get it from Jamaica. You're in Canada. There are seasons. There are crazy seasons. There's crazy snow. There's
Cul-
yeah. What is
Culture shock.
yeah? I've
It's
never
a
seen snow.
complete culture shock. Never seen
Any
snow.
Anytime I see snow in your videos, I'm so fascinated. Like I've never seen snow. I want to see snow. I want to touch snow. I want to carry some snow back home if possible.
Well,
But
Goga,
don't-
today. So listen, today or last night we went out to the theater to see
yeah,
Lions King. It was absolutely crazy. Like I'm telling you, nobody should be outside. It was almost up to your knees, and it was cold, and it was blowing, and the cars, and the speed limit could be 40. You could only do 10.
yeah,
Every time you turn, the car is spinning out. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know if you really want. You're asking for it, but I don't know if you can actually handle this from where you're coming from. It might be a complete culture shock to you too. And this is a storm that we've had for 3 days now, and it's only going to get worse. Not something that we see every day. I know people think of Canada, it's always cold, it's always cold. No, Canada is beautiful in the summertime, beautiful in the spring, but those odd occasions when we get these snow squabbles, it can get pretty nasty. And right now, it's so nasty outside, we can't even bring our son out to go tobogganing because
mm,
it's so thick.
yeah. Oh yeah. Most so they say most snow is coming and stuff. Miss V reminding me, Goga, that is Jamaica. That is a Jamaican national dish. That's Jamaican.
Oh yeah, it
This
is.
is the steamed fish and okra. I'm guided. I'm guided. I'm guided. I'm guided. I'm guided. I'm guided. Thank you. I'm guided. I'm guided. Um, Let me see. Guys, feel free to drop any questions, comments, observations if you may have on the chat. I like how Red is very direct. Red is very direct. Red, they always
Notice?
say Canadians have this. Canadians are a bit polite. It's the the, the the Canadian politeness. They always talk about it. So talk to us about this. Thank you.
I've heard that terminology before, and I have yet to see it. Okay, there's some rude people here. There's some rude people here, just like they do in America, and just like they do all over the world. But I do
Yeah.
hear where you're coming from. I've heard that story before, but it's been a long time since somebody's been nice.
Like, look, about that story, but
Maybe that was a story back in the day. Everybody's out for self right now. You know, Goga. Everybody's on their cell phones. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. Me first society. It's completely a mess right now. I think it's all because of the services of the internet and all this social media has got a lot of people just
yeah,
lost within themselves. You know what I mean? So it's not just Canada. I think everywhere right now, everybody's just about themselves. And it's good to come
correct.
across a platform like yours and some of the people that support me and some of the other channels that I support. They're very nice people. They treat you like you're somebody. They talk to you like you're somebody. And it makes me want to come back and listen to what they have to say. So this is why I actually started enjoying YouTube more than all the other social platforms and completely cut them off for this one.
I like what you said about you know you are treated as somebody, and you have so much to say about people, and you said it earlier on when Special asked you that question
Yeah.
about you don't you for you like the energy is very important. The energy in the people you're interacting with is very important. Why is this so
100%.
crucial? Why is this so crucial? Is this how you have always been raised, or are there some life stories that got you into this place where, like, for you, your interaction with people has to be very intentional and deliberate?
Olga, you're searching for receipts right now. You know that, right?
I'm at this service, so I'm just like, I'm just doing a follow up.
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you. Like anybody else in life, right? You go through trust issues, you go through betrayals, people betraying you, you go through people breaking your heart, you go through losses of life and family members and friends and stuff like that. My biggest one was the trust one. When people betray me, it's hard for me to go back. It's hard for me to turn that clock backwards. And this is what I've learned, Topper. Every time somebody's crossed that line with me, it's made me realize that I got to pay more attention to people. And I started reading people more and I started figuring them out before they got close to me. And this is what I use as a defense mechanism to move forward. and make sure that I'm not going down the same route of being betrayed and betrayed and betrayed because it hurts. You know what I mean? When you put your all into something and they turn around and then turn it against you, it hurts, right? So that's why I try to stay away from anything that's gonna put me in harm's way right now, and that's what I use to defend myself.
Hmm. Has it always
Hope that makes
worked?
sense.
Has it always worked? Because people are just people. Sometimes they'll still keep hurting us and stuff.
It's worked for me now, but I mean, when I was younger, you would still end up falling in that same trap. You fall, you meet somebody else, they betray you. You meet somebody else, they betray you. But now it doesn't happen very often because I'm reading between the lines before I even get to know somebody like that on that personal level. You understand?
All right. I like how Big Chief says trust gets harder when you're older. Is it true, by the way? I think, yeah. I would agree. I don't know what's your take on this because as you
Yes.
when you compare the levels of trust, when you are younger and now and today, is it? I think I think it's true.
Well, yeah, I think it's true too because when you're younger, you get over it. You get over it no problem. But when you're older and you got more to lose, and somebody breaks your trust, it can be harder, right? You trust somebody to do something. Next thing you know, you lose your home, you lose your vehicle, you lose one of your kids. You know what I mean? You got to be very careful with that, letting people get into your life as you're older because now there's not as many people around you because your friends start counting down as you get older, right? They start disappearing, and
Mm.
you you can't trust everybody when you get older.
Yeah, it's actually true. And there's a time I was attending a meeting and you are being told to count. Using one hand, we count those people that we trust them to come
Yes,
through for us. Nobody in the room could go beyond. People are like, oh yeah, friends, I have friends, I have friends. But if when it got into the deep dive, none of us went beyond our one hand. Like we were
one
just
hand,
like
one hand,
one one like this.
one.
Yet these are the people in the room have like some crazy social media following. People they're always partying in all these places and everything. But when it came to the question, nobody went beyond the five fingers, and it was a
I figure.
very it was like very deep. It was very revealing, and I was like, yeah, I went. I think I only stuck at three. I only got to three. Sorry, I only got to three. It was very revealing. Benny Blanco, nice to see you. I see Conscious Vibes is asking you a question. Conscious Vibes is telling you to do something. I think she probably saw it earlier. Conscious Vibes says, do another live stream where you are doing your veggie juicing. Talk to us about this. I know this is a challenge you've taken up this year because I asked you I think I asked you this on your live stream as well.
She wants
What is she talking?
she wants me to
What is
she wants me to do another video.
Yes, about your veggie juicing. What is this? What is she talking about? Is it okra related?
She's talking. So at the beginning of the year, I'm trying to lose some weight because I've gained some weight over the years. My job title has changed, and I'm doing a lot more sitting down than I was doing a lot of walking around before. So I gained a little weight. So I'm trying to figure a way how to bring my blood flow down, get my blood flowing, lose a little bit of weight at the same time, eat more healthy. So I started juicing. I bought a machine that puts juice in. Remember, Goga, we were talking about this on one of my lives actually, and you were there and you asked me to put some kind of powder in. I can't remember what the powder was. I think it's protein powder you told me to put in with the vegetables and the juices. So I made a video for that and it was up and running. And what Conscious Vibe wants to know is, am I still continuing with it? Yes, I am. But when I got sick, that time, I know you guys, I got really bad sick. I couldn't eat anything, couldn't drink. So I kind of fell off. But yes, I still have to continue. So another video will have to be done just to make it work.
All right. Spiral, nice to see you, brother. How you doing, Spiral? Welcome, 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 Spiral. Naisula is saying, Patois sounds so lovely. Red, can you please say something in Patois? Oh, wow.
Oh,
Naisula.
my patois is not good because I've been in Canada since a baby, so you're not gonna get the real thing out of me. Mine is very difficult to say because mine just comes out when the emotion comes out, and it's just not something that I just say. It just triggers on its own, right? You need to go to
I like
cross time.
I like what you said about that it comes out when the emotions are high.
But it's true.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see. Special asking whether she can get your credit card. I don't know. I'm a friend of your wife. We are going shopping. Wow. This is
That
a
sounds
big
like Toya Crossfab.
no. It's Toya, I know you're hiding in the bush. You have been
Toya.
implicated. Yeah, Toya, you've been implicated. Toya, you've been implicated. And then Mitchell is laughing. Let me just catch up on the messages real quick. Big thank you. That is special thing. Big thank you. And guys, I hope you're connecting to Red. 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 Spiral says, I am so happy to see Red with Goga. Yes, this has been a. Let me tell you about this guy. I always give him assignments. So when I met Red was sent here
Oh, here
by.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Goga. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So somebody sent Red to me, and so Red came. He's he's a ninja. I think he observed me for a while, watched me in the bush before he even ever made his first cut, and then I gave him an assignment, and so I think I don't know how he took it. So anytime I run into Red on YouTube streets, Red is like, I go no, why is Goga on this chat? Why do I have to deal with Goga because I did not do the assignment? So he's running away from me. Like, Goga gave me an assignment, but I did not do it. And here he is, but I'm discussing receipts. And I've not done receipts.
That's how I know Goga.
So that's how we got to meet, and then, but it's been nice. I liked his energy. I went and watched a number of his videos, and I was like, I like his energy. I like how he's explaining things. He's very measured. He never raises his voice. By the way, he's always just explaining, like in a very. He has a flow. There's a way when he speaks, he flows when he's speaking. And that's how I got to connect to him. So when I asked him and I made this request, Red, can you host the Sunday service? I need a short notice. Like, well, by all means, when do we do it? And he was very agreeable, and that's why he's here today, and we are hanging out, and it's nice. So thank you so much, Red, for for agreeing to this.
Goga, I have a question for you.
Please do.
Do you know who pointed me towards you?
You lied to me. You did not. You refused to tell me who. You said you just discovered me.
No, I didn't discover you. It was Blessed Life Journey is the one that told me about you. Yes.
Blessed is like a very respected member of my community,
Yeah, she's the one that told me about you. One day I was on there and she's like, you don't know Goga? I'm like, Goga? Who the hell is Goga? Goga what? Goga who? Goga who? And then she gave me your direction, and I went over there and I started watching your shows, and I started watching the content. And then Jason and Gina also told me, what, you don't know Goga? How do you not know Goga? And then that's how it continued on and on and on. And I said, okay, I guess I got to get to know this Goga guy.
So it wasn't a discovery. You came to me like a ninja. You said it was you remember? I remember the first chat.
No, I remember exactly who sent me to you. It was Blessed Life Journey. Great supporter, great person, great content, great channel.
Yeah, I love Blessed, and she's also a very private individual. So thank you so much, Blessed Life. She's always lurking in the bush. So let me just say, Blessed, thank you so much for making this connection happen, and thanks so much, Red, because Red's room, you could have not been bothered. You could have just nah, I don't know him, But thank you for just making that effort also just to reach out.
I was thinking to myself, maybe I'm not demure enough. Me and Benny Blanco are not demure enough to meet Mr. Goga, the president. I hope you guys watched the video I just put up about Goga.
Yeah, guys, he did a video. It's a 2-minute video. You can just go. You can go watch the clip. Before I ran into internet problems, it was running in the background, and I was like, "Ren, you need to get out of the panel so that I can go watch the video really quick before I come to the Sunday service." There's receipts there, run there, and Benny Blanco is talking about receipts as well on the chat.
Oh no! Here we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Benny. Say it.
And then Toya Crossfarm is also, this Toya Crossfarm is also saying, I'm also here to collect the receipts on them. What did you tell these people, Ren? It's like you promised people something.
Okay, so they want to know the receipts about me sleeping and snoring online. So they want the receipts out there. That's what Benny Blanco and Toya are here for. They want to hear. That's what they want to hear.
Do you want me to discuss these receipts? Because I can.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't mind.
So guys, these are very hot receipts. I promised you on my community post I was promoting this live stream. So Benny Blanco told me about sometimes when I'm supporting Red because Red is always doing these live streams in the morning when I'm going to the office, I always find him live. So that day apparently I think I missed some very hot receipts because apparently Red Room fell asleep on his live stream and then he was snoring on his live stream. And Benny Blanco was there, and Benny Blanco thought it was ASMR, and so apparently the man fell asleep. It was not ASMR. He actually fell asleep and he was not live stream. And it became a whole thing. It became a whole thing. The following day, I think Benny came and said, "Oh, today this guy has turned off his microphone." And I'm like, "Why? But it's always on. He's always saying hi to people and stuff." He's like, "No, he was snoring yesterday." I'm like, "I'm that sort of because imagine the things you could have had, and it became a whole conversation. Red Room never leave your microphone on, especially when you're going to sleep."
It wasn't that. I was so tired that day. I just fell asleep, and the thing was like right here. So it was I deserve that receipt. Okay, you guys put that one in the bank and put it to the side and just hold that. Okay, but it'll never happen again.
I
That
was
was
like,
all me.
I always, there's a time we had a whole fight with people on YouTube because of this thing about muting microphones. And, the ladies came for me because the ladies were like saying, Goga, why are you saying that we are not supposed to mute our mic? Why are you saying that we are supposed to mute our microphone? No, I told them, don't mute your microphones. And then they came for me because there's something when you mute your microphone, YouTube kind of freezes your video or something. So the best way of doing it is you put like a headset, or maybe you reduce the volume completely, but it is still on. The mic is still on. Especially those days we used to do this silent live stream where we are supposed to speak.
I
Then the
was
ladies
on
are like,
that.
Goga.
I was on that
The
show with
ladies
you
are like,
when you were doing it.
yeah, the ladies are like, Goga, so you want to hear the things we are doing in the video? I'm like, no, I did not say that. I just said you're not supposed to be muting videos. You're like going to sleep and then you've left your phone there on a silent live stream. So that is the same logic. This is where Benny was coming from. So your snoring could have been something else. God
Okay, but hold on, Goga, hold on. You're not telling the truth. There's something you're missing. You did say that's content. So there's my receipt. There's my receipt on you. You did say that was content. Whatever's happening in that bedroom.
Guys, I think you have to start getting this clear. I know I said everything is content, but some of you are pushing the boundaries of content nowadays. And you're like, but Goga, you said everything is content. This is one of them. This is one of the yeah. But Benny, thank you so much for those receipts. Those were like amazing receipts. Me, I thought it was ASMR. Yeah, I thought it was ASMR. The Double Roses Twins are here. Welcome, the Double Roses Twins. These were the guests last week. Thank you so much for making it and making it to the
Double Roses.
Service. Yeah, Double Roses Twins are here. Oops, sorry guys, my lights. And then I see Eva Kike saying Demure. What? Demure? What Demure? What Demure? What Demure? Anne Maura, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Anne Maura, nice to see you and welcome. Wamuyu Rainbag, thanks so much for popping in. Paris Blake is in the building. Wanga Lady, thank you so much for the love. Guys, if you're not connected to Red Room, I hope you're connected to the pin link there. Feel free to ask any question about receipts. Feel free to ask, yeah. Feel free to share receipts in case you have any on Red. I won't mind. It's called asking for a friend. Toya says, Goga, I hope you have receipts on me. Please tell me early so that I can bribe you.
Nice one, Toya. Embrace the receipts.
Receipts are good, guys. It's content.
They're
Receipts
good.
are good. So long as it doesn't I always say, so long as it doesn't disrespect somebody and it doesn't encroach into their privacy, you're good.
Yeah.
There are certain things, and maybe Red, you can talk about this. There are certain things I think when you interact with, because I like Red's Room slogan on his YouTube channel, conversations about life. Sometimes when you're having those conversations about life, for me, I always say there are boundaries, and there are boundaries I can never cross even when it comes to receipts. It's always you pick things that are in the public domain. You pick things that will not get you into trouble with a content creator. something that is very relatable that people will laugh at and they're like, Goga, Goga, leave me alone. Goga, I did not come for this, but please leave me alone. But the moment it crosses boundaries, that now it becomes something totally different, and that's now the source of conflict on the platform or things like that. So I don't know, Red Room, whether you've had any drama, in that regard, and maybe what is your take on this?
My thing is, if the receipts are receipts and they're fun receipts, something that the person is not taking offensive, you know, I don't mind. We let it slide. We have our fun with it. But if it's something that's very deep and it could affect somebody's emotions or feelings or behavior, and something like that, we would try to stay away from. It's not something we should promote. There's a lot of channels out here that promote negativity, yelling, screaming all the time on the channels. Those channels are not what I'm about. I like to go to channels that are teaching, if anything, teaching you something or you're learning something from them or having fun with them. That's the kind of channels that I support.
Right. I like how somebody was asking, Red, Toya was asking, what is in that cup, Red? And then somebody said, what's in Red's cup stays in Red's cup. That is so
It's
funny.
water. It's water.
Like people I like how people answering the questions on your behalf. I'm like, okay, receipts people everywhere. Receipts people everywhere. All right. And then so let me just like circle back into, so you came to there's something that stands out about your channel. And there are some amazing images that I came across on a link that you shared on your channel. You design some things. You design certain things on your channel, and for me, I loved some of those things. Like one of the typical examples is the ninja logo that I put up on the thumbnail. The man and ninja logo, and it has very different aspects. This My question in this case will be, how did your journey into designing these things begin? Was it a passion? Was it a hobby? Or was it a skill that you generated?
No, it's actually a hobby. I was using Photoshop since I was younger because I can't draw. I'm not the best drawer. My son draws well, one of my sons, but Photoshop allowed me to create stuff, and I was using it over the years, and I got better with it, and then it changed how it's handed out. It was on a disc before, it was on a platform before, and now it's a subscription platform. So I couldn't afford the subscription platform because it was like $200 for a year or something. I didn't see the sense in buying it if I wasn't making any money on it. And I was using that for years, creating stuff for people, generating some images, doing my own stuff. But it's always been in my nature to want to create stuff. And Photoshop just made it easier. And because I've had that in me, I still mess around with it. But nowadays with this AI stuff, it just makes it so much quicker. You just put in some keywords and it just creates something for you. So it's not the same. Things are changing. The platforms are changing.
Sorry, I was addressing I was being asked something here, but I got what you're saying about when it comes to the AI, and you've been very passionate about this aspect of AI, and I will come to this because Benny has been doing some amazing music on it.
Yeah. Benny
Um,
actually did some songs for me.
yeah. So I'm trying to get into your creative process, your creative mind, your creative brain. Is this something you pursue for commercially as well?
No, this is something I do as a hobby when I get into my zone. There's more things you guys don't need to know about me. I used to do music. I used to actually be in a group with music. I used to
So
sing,
you
rap,
can sing.
but
So you can
I
sing
do
for
that.
us.
No singing. You don't want to hear me sing and break the microphone and the camera.
We want to hear it.
I
We
only
want to hear it.
I only
Hear it.
sound good in the shower to myself. You know what I mean? But every now and then on a live, you'll hear me singing something, and don't take it personal. I just love music, and it's in me. Even if I can't sing, I'm still gonna sing it anyway because I don't really care. But as for the graphic arts, it's something I do as a hobby, something I like to do just to mess around.
All right. Tandika is asking you, which AI tool are you using, Red? I think based on what you're answering about the designs.
There's too many to mention. Sometimes I just play around with them. Sometimes it's Google. Google has their own. There's another site that has. They're all over the place. Any one of them could do it.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't even remember which one I use for some of the stuff because I just flew through some of them as as tests. I wanted to see how they work. I'm not too happy with some of them. Um, I've yet to find one that really works exactly with what you key in. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. Tandika, I hope you've gotten that. You say, you say like, this is what happens when you're in the zone. Would you say that your heritage has influenced, let's say, that aspect of creativity and even your artistic style when it comes to these designs?
No, I would say it's from me being secluded as a child and segregated as a child. It left me to just be myself and started thinking for myself and started creating my own thoughts and creating my own images in my head. It kind of took me away from the unsurety of being around people that are not from where I'm from or know nothing about my culture. And
Yeah.
it just started creating in your head and it starts bubbling and then you just want to start putting it out there. I was a big comic book fan when I was a child. So our imagination is the key of creation. You know that, right? So when my imagination was what was keeping me sane, I had to just start creating things. And that's why YouTube is now allowing me to actually bring some of these creations to life.
Good. Are there like any, are there any artists or maybe people like where you draw inspiration from, when it comes to some of these things? For me, I think sometimes I look at even art and maybe even that hobby as a form of activism of some sort. Are there any particular influences you've had when it comes to this?
No, I don't. Actually, I honestly don't. I don't know too much about art. I know a lot of people that do art. Like I said, one of my older sons, he draws like it's natural. I bought him one of those. It's a board that attaches to the computer, and he draws on the board, and it shows up on the computer. And the stuff that he was drawing just completely blew my mind. I can't draw anything like that. So if anybody inspires me to want to learn how to draw, it's my 21-year-old son, right? So that's I can't draw for nothing, honestly. That's why AI is so good for people right now who can't draw, who can't do art. All they got to do is be able to key in the type the proper words, and they can get the
Yeah.
artwork they want.
Why the Mana Ninja specifically?
Because I'm the man, and I'm a ninja. So man a
It's
ninja. So the
it's getting
terminology basically says you can't stop me. I can do whatever I want. Man a ninja. I can run through the hill. Man a ninja. I'm the best driver. Man a ninja. I'm the best cook. Man a ninja. You understand where this is going?
yeah. Everything Mana Ninja. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
I love I love the different designs of that ninja when I see them on your let me just pull up your channel real quick so that people can have at least a visual idea of what I'm talking about.
I have a
Um
few that I'm working on. I just haven't chosen the right one yet or the right color. And
okay,
definitely
cool.
I'll be putting those on t-shirts and hats and stuff like that.
That would be great for merchandise, by the way, going
Yeah.
forward. Yeah. So let's see. We are going to transition into the channel conversation. Just at threads underscore room. You should have like Mana Ninja as a. Do you have like a secret channel called Mana Ninja or is
No, I
that
don't,
planned
but
for?
no, I don't, but I've been debating it.
So you've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's something to think about. Something to think about. Something to think about. But anyway, you've worked so hard to just get your hours as well. So it's also a thing that I know I don't like getting people busy and confused. They're supposed to be building a monetized channel. Um,
Yeah, I don't want to get distracted is what it is. I just want to just get this thing out of the way and see where it goes from there before
all
I
right.
commit to anything else.
All right. Crossdale, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Your tank slipped and Eva Kika got the receipt. Look at the chat. I've just put it on your screen. I don't know how to say it loudly. Eva Kika, you can't be concentrating like that on the live stream. Yeah, yeah. Your tank slipped and you said it. Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Yeah. Mana Ninja, Mana Ninja, Mana Ninja.
And a
And then
ninja.
Toya says you have unique and authentic craft threads. Yes, it's very unique and it really stands out. It pops. Good vibes, K. Nice to see you as well. Thanks so much for popping in. There was, I think there's something I think I got there. Double Rose says, I created Goga in the Sims game, but you guys, I'm going to send my lawyers to you. You, Red Room, you guys, you can't be using my likeness. I'm going to send my lawyer. I'm going to send my lawyers. But you know what? It's good because when you start appearing as art in people's channels, when you start being featured in people's channels, it means you have made it in life, guys. You are worthy. You are newsworthy. You are newsworthy.
Yeah.
So allow me to thank you. In fact, let me take that as a moment to bask in the sun. Brother Crossdale, welcome. Resume, why you flying that flag like in slow motion?
But you want me to go like this? All right, I'm not going to use that flag anymore. You just killed it.
I just like you could be making, but you're like I like how you're just moving it across the room.
I gotta be demure. I gotta be demure with the flag.
That's funny. Sabi's Kitchen, welcome. Nice to see you, guys. If you have not connected to Red's room, please jump on that side and get connected to him and be part of that beautiful community. Red, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? And there's one of your old videos you talked about. One of your channels, I think, was terminated. I don't know if it's the same.
Oh no. So, the channel. Okay, so let's start it off. I've always had YouTube. I think I've had it since maybe 2013. I don't know, something like that. I've just never really used it. It was just something that was there, but I never actually messed with it. So it's later on in my life, I think it was just 6 months ago. I said, you know what? Let me just try this thing and see what this is about. And then I started posting videos and so on and so on. So nothing really inspired me. It was just because I was home bored and I wanted to try something different. I didn't like Twitter that much. I didn't like Facebook. I didn't like all those other ones. I needed something unique. And YouTube, I think brings the uniqueness that I like. And then I started creating videos and putting them up there. And that's where I'm at right now. As for the termination video, so the termination video was, what did I do? So Goga, I didn't know you at the time. So there's some things I could have learned at your academy, even though I'm a bad student, as you say. Okay. So when I entered my original email on my first YouTube, I had entered it not thinking of the age. So my age was like 13. So it's when I reactivated the YouTube channel, they shut me down because they thought I was too young. And I had to go back into my email to go change that setting for the age. Because I didn't pay attention to the age. I just started YouTube, bam. And because the content I was posting was more for adults, they shut the channel down. So that's how I found out, and I had to go back in there and change the age.
Right.
So it's the same channel I'm on right now.
When it comes to your channel, there's your channel. I like because I read that in the description of your channel, where you say that you've had YouTube for a while, but you just started now, making content and taking things a bit seriously just a couple of months ago. What was that initial idea? When you posted your first video, what was going through your brain? Like what is the message? What were you trying to do? Like you always like say some people just want to cook on YouTube. Some people want to dance. Some people want to collect receipts. Some people want to definitely snow and do ASMR. Sorry, I meant ASMR, not snow. I meant ASMR. So what was that thing that that drove? What was the motivation behind the content?
That's a very good question, man. And not one that I can actually answer straight. It was just a random act that I did. And I just said, okay, let me just try this. I've always liked to express myself. And it's not me expressing myself is in more than one way. I hear channels say, we cook, we do this, we travel, we do this, we do that. I'm not even like that. The thing is, I run with my vibes, right? And whatever vibes I'm on is what I put out there to people for people to see. I've yet to put out a negative vibe about my personal self, like being negative, but I like to stay on the positive tip of everything. I like to cheer people on. I like to support people. I like to see people happy. So anything to make people smile is really what I'm on. And that's what I post, try to get people to smile.
Oh, nice. And what has that journey been like? Because when you think of curating conversations about life, making people happy, connecting. You've built a great community, I think, since you started as well. What has that journey been like? Because I'm sure you're discovering certain things. It's like you said you're very, you're very intentional when you interact with people. How has this philosophy like manifested itself, especially on your YouTube creative journey? Like, are you still like living your values even as you're meeting all these different people on a platform such as this?
I would like to say yes, I'm meeting those values, and I would like to say yes. The people that I've been connecting with have all been really, really good, really supportive. Um, they love to smile. I love to make them smile. They say jokes about me. I like to smile back, and I actually enjoy the engagement. Everybody that's been on my channel that's connected with me, I would connect with them any day, anytime, because they've been so real with me with their content. I really love and appreciate you guys for what you do and the support that you give. I can't tell you, I don't see anything like that in real life, much less on YouTube. So I appreciate the fact that you guys take the time out to check me out and be engaged in our chats and our conversations. I really love it. I really do.
Okay. What has been the most difficult aspect of content creation? One of the easiest answers people normally say is Goga editing. I like shooting the videos, but when it comes to editing, I draw a line. What for you has been the biggest challenge as a creator?
Well, the challenge is, honestly, we have family life, right? And family life comes first over anything. Then I have
Mm,
my work. Then I have my work life, which is also takes up a lot of time. Then our kids have schooling programs and all these other programs they got to go to. So the time is very limited for me when I can actually do what I want to do. And when I do decide to do it, there's other things that come up like, let's go for dinner or let's go to a trip or let's travel together and go do something. So these things that just come at you randomly doesn't allow you much time. I know it's not an excuse, but at the same time,
mm,
family comes over everything.
absolutely. All right. Double Roses is saying, "Go red, go red, go red." Thank you so much for that. Bush
Don't
Ninja
sing
saying,
that song.
"Go red, go red." Vibes. Maybe we should get the twins. The twins have to sing for you, like, "Go red, go red."
Double tap,
That's
double tap.
connect, connect. Oh my goodness, the twins are amazing. Bush Ninja
The twins
saying,
are
"Vibes,
wonderful.
yeah, vibes ruining with red. Vibes. No, I think you meant vibes. Bush Ninja. Welcome, Bush Ninja. There's so many ninjas. Captain Kirk is TC. Thank you so much for coming in. I see TC Lifestyle Adventures in the house. Welcome, TC Lifestyle Adventure. Double Roses are laughing yeah, they're laughing because they're saying that they should not sing that song. Brother Crossdale, thank you so much for Crossdale. And you're supposed to be in church. Thank you so much for making it, Crossdale. Thanks so much for making it. Thanks so much for making it
Appreciate
a
it.
Sunday. Yeah, appreciate it. So, guys, I'm going to share the channel. So let me just share the screen. That is Red Room. So you all need to be there. 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 Just get to connect to that channel. It is I like it. I like the banner. It is very simple. You can see it's just red conversations about life. Yeah, it's a very interesting channel. So you can find that, and then you can see the video he did on me. That is when you get
That's the
from
receipt.
Google and the receipts. You need to watch it. I'm not going to click on it. You need to watch it so that you give him that video. You need to watch it so that you give him that. And then you'll be able to see things like the description. This is what I liked, especially when I was looking at the description when you were
Actually,
preparing
Goga,
this.
before you go any further, my wife is working on changing that because for me, it was just basic what I put up there, and I wasn't really happy with it. I just left it, but my wife is
Yeah.
working on changing it.
All right. And I think that's a good thing. There's a video I did. There's a live stream I did called. I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not going to call you out. There's a live stream I
Yeah.
did called "Who Are You, Darling?" And people had to go and change their people had to go and change their descriptions that day because I think I literally called out everyone on that live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, no offense at all, man. I got to change it. I know. I felt it from a long time ago. Just haven't had the time to do it.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
don't. I don't find it really defines me.
as the Teen Republic website. So these are most of your your design for the t-shirts are. Talk to us
Yeah.
about this. because I wanted to use this to promote in case you need to like drive that support. Let me just so they can share the screen. Um, Talk to us about this website on your t-shirts.
So while we were going through the whole COVID pandemic, we were home a lot,
Yeah.
and I started getting a little bit more bored, and we couldn't go out. So you start using your creative processes and started creating stuff, and we noticed that a lot of things were showing up on our feed. And I saw T Public, I saw some of these other ones, so I started putting some of my designs on T-shirts and stuff like that. Created an accounts, and I started putting them out there. It did very well during the COVID pandemic time. It's still struggling right now, but because I don't have much media platforms that I'm using, I don't promote it as I should. It's just there. So every now and then I get a sale here and there. I don't even pay it any attention. The money goes into another account that I never touch. Um, just get alerts when things are sold. You know what I mean?
Nice. Is it something going forward? Because you are. I always say that once you get into the YouTube partnership program, then you start thinking of a channel like a business of some sort. Are there any
Yeah.
plans? Are there any plans like think of a crystal ball, looking into the future when it comes to the future of your channel and your growth? Is this something that you're
Well,
looking to put in terms
yes,
of?
absolutely. So these are older services that have been around since, like I said, I was first on YouTube. The initial reason why I started it, but there's much better platforms out there right now that produce product, gives you a little bit more revenue out of the product. So once everything is up and running, I'm gonna have to do some more research to find out which platform works best for me to put my product on that anybody can access from all over the world. So that's something I have to work with in the background. My thing is I just want to pass the first phase of actually getting monetized, getting everything set up, and then start focusing on the next step.
Hmm. All right, good to know. Rebecca Prince, thank you so much for the support. Thanks so much for the support there. Rebecca like saying, "Wow, not paying attention on money." She's like, that is the only thing. That's the only thing she picked from that statement. Rebecca, yeah, Rebecca, why are you here for the receipts? And she's speaking all the French in the world. They are leaving me out of the conversation. Uh, Red, how many languages do you speak? Because you grew up in a very multi-cultural space. How many languages do you speak?
One language.
One. Okay, cool. You did pick up some of the the Italian, the Greek, the
I would have liked to know Spanish, but I don't know. I just can't get it. I can't get the dialect. I can't get it right. Even
okay.
Chinese, I would have loved to know Chinese too. Don't get me wrong. That's a very difficult language, but I would have loved to know Chinese.
Ni hao, ni hao. That's the one I know. Like saying hi and
Okay, okay, Goga. sounds like
you
a
didn't
it
have
sounds like
a
a cat. It sounds like a cat in heat.
I said, okay, Goga. You're like, Goga, I don't have a response. I have no idea. I don't even know what the response is.
That sounds like a damn cat in heat.
Read your shade. You just threw shade at me. Like, I tried here.
Well,
You
I'm
said
not the
what you
one that
said.
says meow, meow. Okay,
You're a
okay, I'm
man.
done. I'm done.
Uh, Forget I even asked. Why did I even ask? Why did I even bother? Why did I even bother? Oh my
How
goodness.
many languages do you speak, Goga?
Mm. Oh, I'm Kenyan. So by the virtue of being Kenyan, I already speak. I'm born speaking 3 languages, and then now the rest are just now bonuses. So I speak about five. I speak about 5 languages. Um,
Nice.
but the three are just the normal, the local, the tribal languages, and then now the rest. Now of course you have English, you have Swahili, and you have some bit of French. Not perfect, but getting there. Um, yeah, Chinese. Well, just for sure, just that's the only one. The cat joke you're making. I will leave it. I will leave it at the. You burst my bubble, Red. I will let you keep quiet.
How
Where
did
I
I
was
burst
trying
the bubble?
They're trying to show off my Chinese, like, and then you're like, Goga, that sounds like a cat.
Uh, oh boy, that's funny.
That is so funny. I wanted just to talk more about this design aspect because for me, I look at design sometimes as a form because you say you go in your zone and you come up with these amazing designs. Um, is it something that you'll also consider as content because that right there is a very ripe it's a very ripe area in terms of just walking people through the process of just a think through process on how you design like a logo, a brand, one of those things. So is
I've
it something
never
that
I've never actually thought about it, but I know what you're saying. I've seen a lot of videos where people are guiding people through steps of how to do stuff. I just
That,
don't have the patience to do it because mine is so
that,
random, and I don't
that,
technically know the program very well. Sometimes it's just me messing with the program till I find things that work for me. So I don't find I can teach somebody if I don't know the technical aspects of how these things work. It's more like you jump in there, you mess around, you find something that works. Oh, it works. Turns looks nice. Okay, I'll take it from there. It's not like I technically know you have to do this step first and that step first. You understand what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
I'm not a very good teacher when it comes to those kind of things, so I don't think that's my field. But although I would like to learn how to do it, to be able to teach somebody else, if that answers your question.
I mean, it's pretty good. Like, I mean, just looking at some of these things, they're already pretty good, and it's something that I see. I see because a lot of us content creators we struggle, especially when it comes to things like designing things like our brand, things like our logos, things like our thumbnails and our identity. Like, how do we how do we bring more of our identity through the design work that we do in terms of our thumbnails, in terms of our logos, in terms of our channels? And for you, I like, when I go to your channel and I see Red's Room and I see there's a slogan, conversations about life. It is something as simple as that. Like, that is a slogan. That right there is a brand move right there that you may
Yeah.
have rightly, you have rightly, people expect to find this on this particular channel. So I don't know how we could, I don't know what's your take on this in terms of how do we like create identities for ourselves as content creators, especially through it is because as a content creator you're naturally designing anyway. You have to design a
Yeah.
video, you have to edit a video, you have to like arrange parts of a video. So how do we like what are some of your suggestions when it comes to at least finding our identity through at least our creative the creative process?
Well, what I would say is honestly, you know who you are, right? Only you know what you're into. So it's either you can't always try to please people with the stuff that you're doing. You just have to try to please yourself. And once you're happy and content with what that product is, if it's just you, if it's your family, if it's your artwork, if it's your cooking or your designing, you just have to stay focused on that and hope that the right people come towards you, that gravitate towards you, that are into the same things that you are. And you can also learn from them as well, right? Through their feedback and stuff like that. If you were to tell me right now that I don't like the way this looks, and you tell me why, I would probably agree with you. I'd probably say, yeah, you know what? I didn't like that in the first place. Yeah, let me go switch it. So it really comes down to you and what you want to put out there. Um, what other people think of it is always going to be up and down. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to be happy with your creations, feel comfortable doing it.
I love that. It's easy, your creation. And the chat is saying, and the chat said, Amen. Okay, just kidding. It's like, yeah, be you, do you, be you, do you, be you, do
Be
you.
you, do you.
Um, yeah, that is what Rebecca the Prince is saying. Rebecca is saying, Goga, please ask my question. I'm like, this is why you are late for the Sunday service. He already answered this question. Goga,
What
is Red
question
the
is that?
father? Yeah, Goga is Red's father because he looks like someone's dad. You miss the son. You can literally hear the son calling him dad, dad. Yeah, the son is literally calling him. Yeah, and
Plus
you
all the
can
toys.
see there's a lot of toys behind him. Yes, he's a dad. Okay, Red, you want to answer? Why am I answering your question? Maybe you may want to say the lady wants to know. Uh,
What's
is a
that?
dad? Is a husband? Rebecca is a
I'm a
dad.
happily married man with my sons and my kids. I'm a dad, yes, and a husband.
Like, I like how he answered that. Like, I'm a happily married man. Nobody ever asked whether you're single, right? He was asking whether she was asking whether you're a dad.
Oh no, I put that out there because when my wife sees it, my wife understands that this is not a play thing. I'm not on here to meet any woman or interact with any woman like that. I just want to put it out there all the time so people understand where my head's at and where I'm
Oh my
what I'm
God.
on here for.
I love that. Does your family what does your family think about your content creation?
She watches it every now and then, but she's not focused on it. She was just worried about me exposing too much or putting out too much out there for people to see that might be infringing on her personal life and stuff like that. And I fully understand anything that she wants and she doesn't approve of. I won't put it out here. And if I do mess up, she'll call me out on it, and it's up to me to make that right, correct it or change it. You know what I mean? But she does support me in the background.
Oh,
I meant
nice.
to tell you guys. So one of the biggest things I find hard is here's the question you should have asked me. How come your family's not in any of your videos? So this one is very difficult for me because I watch a lot of people with their families. They throw their kids, their boys, they're traveling, they get to go everywhere, and they're showing each other. And the thing is, I so much want that. I really do. But
Mm.
because my wife has reservations about security and health and making sure people don't know who your kids are or where they are. It's very difficult for me, so I can't even do it. Like yesterday when I went to the play, I would have loved to film us going to the play. I would have loved to film us inside eating and joking around. I know you can't actually film the play, but just the journey of getting to the play, I would have loved to have all of that with my family. So I'm kind of jealous of people who are on here that have their kids and have their families and are able to do these things all together as one. It really hurts me that I can't do it, but I appreciate the ones that are able to do it, and I love it for it.
I like that. I made that observation when your son was explaining to us the names of the dolls, and you're like, oh no, just stay there. I don't want you on camera. You're very like specific. It was very deliberate.
Yeah.
Does your son have a YouTube channel of their own?
Oh no.
Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, because there's some confidence there that was like, this kid is on another platform, because I thought for a moment
Oh
that you
no,
were going to
no.
say that.
Don't get me wrong, Goga. He's on YouTube every single day. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. Sometimes he says stuff to us, and we're wondering where'd you get that from? Where'd you
I
get
know,
that
right?
from? And then 2 minutes later, we'll hear it on one of the videos that he was watching.
Yeah, because
So
I
we got
love
to
I
be
love
very careful.
I love how you almost said, and guys, I just want you to like subscribe to my dad's like he was on a
He
whole
does it.
script. Yeah,
He does say it sometimes. Sometimes he'll say that. He'll sometimes out of the blue say, "Smash that like button." Like what?
that is good, because he's
Yeah.
probably picking. Like that's a great thing. How does it like how easy is it to make content in a country like Canada, especially as a black creator? Um, is it very easy? Do you feel like you can do more, but maybe you are limited? Or talk to us about that experience, because when you're out there shooting videos, when you're in the outdoors and things like that, and the camera is rolling, how easy is it?
Well, Goga, let's say I'm still new at this, right? I'm still new at content creation. I wouldn't say I'm a content creator yet. I say I'm a rookie content creator, still starting off. The people
Mm.
that go up to the mountains or go by the deep seas or or what is it, skydiving and stuff like that. And there's lots of things everywhere in the world you can do. It shouldn't limit you from what country you're in. It just depends on the adventurous side that you're on, right? How deep are you willing to go? Are you willing to go deep into a cavern and film the lights in the cavern? Are you willing to go into the cold ice water as a polar bear dip and come out just to get the video footage? Are you willing to go down a tobogganing hill that's 90-degree angle, not knowing if you'll make it out alive at the bottom? It's The content is here. It's not a matter of what country you're in. It just depends on what you're willing to do.
Hmm. Nice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question you want to ask Mr. Red, please feel free to drop it on the chat. Then we can have him at least answer some of these things before we release the gentleman to his family. It's a Sunday, and Red, he told me there's like a lot of snow and stuff, because I know we had to start this like around this time. So
It's okay.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. But I'm glad we were able to at least start on time. We were able to start at least earlier. Um, Misconceptions, stereotypes, when it comes to, you know, content creation, like a man of color, a black, like it's there's always those kind of things. Like for me, I think so. Somebody was shooting a video, and we were discussing this the other day, and they're shooting a video, and they're in a particular street, and they get like they get like a look from security.
I've never come across that. You're frozen. Your music's still playing, but you're frozen. Looks like Goga's frozen. Life's a little joyous. Let's do the Goga freeze. It's the Goga freeze. Everyone can see and hear you, says yes. Captain Kirk. Hello, how you doing, man? I don't really know how to work these chats. I can still hear the music in the background.
I left it there. Sorry, my thing dropped. My internet dropped, so I had to like fix it and then come back. Did
Okay.
you did you get scared? Anyway, did you like hear the last thing I answered?
Did I get scared? Mia?
Meow. Oh my goodness, Quirky Lily is in the house. Welcome, Quirky Lily. Quirky Lily made people laugh the other day. Quirky Lily made us laugh the other day.
Yeah,
Nice
she
to
was
meet you,
fun.
Joy. Yeah, Live Solution Joyce, welcome. Awesome, great conversation, Red and Goga. Thank you so much, Live Solution Joyce, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. There's somebody I think I missed on the chat. Let me see if I can catch that real quick. Curvy Key, welcome, Curvy. Curvy, nice to see you. Thanks so much thanks so much, Curvy. Nadine and family says, nice to meet you, Goga. Nice to meet you to live with Nadine and family. It's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure having you here. Red, I don't know that you got the last thing I asked. All right, before
No, I didn't.
dropped.
I didn't hear what it said.
Okay, cool. So I was asking about when it comes to your craft. When it comes to your craft, how do you stay motivated? And how do you stay motivated? And how do you how do you find that motivation to because I know sometimes one of the things we face, especially as a new content creator or as a small YouTubers, sometimes the views are not coming. You have like invested a lot of time in doing this. You're not getting traction as fast as you would want.
Yeah.
Those moments when you start second guessing your content, how do you find that motivation to just stay the course?
Well, when I came on YouTube, it was never about trying to make money. It was never about trying to put myself out there. It was just about me just finding some time just to do something as a hobby, right? And I don't really, at one point, it used to bother me that the numbers were low and it was taking forever for people to do your stuff and to run up. But after a while, I didn't even care. I was like, I wasn't on here for that anyway. If it does happen, it happens. But I know a lot of people want it to happen, and that's what their focus is. To me, it doesn't matter if I win or lose on YouTube. I just like being here and talking to people that connect with me and have fun. If anything else happens from here moving up, I would appreciate it. I would love it, but that was never my intention.
Nice. I like that. I like that because even me, that's usually anytime like I start like second guessing myself, I always have to remind myself, why did I get onto YouTube in the first
Yeah.
place? Because I think
Yes.
sometimes you get lost. I think
Yes.
sometimes you get lost in the numbers, you get lost in the and you end up forgetting and losing yourself, and you're like, why did I get in here? I got in here to just share with the world my passion for this particular thing. And the moment I realize that it's taking me away from the thing, I'm like, then I know I'm losing my path.
Yes.
I need to get back on track. And I need to get back on track. It was not about the numbers. It was the I wanted to share my craft. I wanted to share my talent. I wanted to share my knowledge in the community.
Bingo.
Yeah. So it's usually how I think I look at it. Special says some people try too hard. Indeed. Good vibes, K. I know you're hiding in the bush. We need
No, it's
some.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
We
Some
need some.
people try so hard. Some people try so hard to the point that it becomes discouraging to them and it starts affecting their lives. I don't want it to affect my life in that way. I want to have fun while I'm here. If anything good comes out of it, then we'll continue. But until then, let it run.
Absolutely, absolutely. Special as Kavi, specially saying hi to you, and thank you, Crossnet, for confirming the ads. Kweki Lily says, when I get to YouTube, I spend the money so that they'll see me. Kweki, you are crazy. Kweki, you are crazy. Kweki, you are crazy. You made us laugh there like crazy that day. That was funny. It was fun. But you see, you're having fun. Lily, you're having fun because you made Red
She
Room
was
stay there for like I think the entire time until you left. Uh,
she was having a
yeah,
lot of
you
fun.
made us stay on that lesson until you left. So yeah, and for me it was like I love how you just don't care. You're living your best life on the platform, and it's
That's what
just
I'm
good
talking
to
about.
see. Good to see. It's good to see that. It's good to see that. All right, Simple Shilpa, welcome, welcome Shilpa, nice to see you. And Italis is also in the building. Italis is also in the building. Red, are there any particular projects looking into the future of your channel that you're going to be working on, that you're going to be sharing with us? Do we, first of all, you said that you used to be in music. I hope you're going to sing for us at some point
No, no singing.
in the channel.
Absolutely no singing in
You're
the
not going
channel.
to.
The Gogo,
You're
when
not.
I
You're
asked
not.
you to sing, you didn't sing, so I'm not singing either, okay? I
No,
do have a project
you
coming up
said
that I'm.
you
You
said
said
you
you were
used to
gonna
be.
sing.
You said you used to like do music, so literally it makes sense. You need to sing. I have never claimed that I know how to sing. I've never been in music. I do yoga and I do
I
I
actually,
stick.
I actually have videos on YouTube of me in my musician days when I was a kid. But I'm not gonna give you those receipts. You're never gonna find them.
One day, one day, in a moment of excitement, one day you will become. One day you're going to go viral. One day you're going to go viral on YouTube. You will forget that you told us. Forget
And
that
you're
you
gonna
told
make
us
it,
this.
and I'm gonna slip and say it, right?
And you're gonna sleep and you will sing, and yeah, it will be out. It will be out. It will be out. Um, if like you could change, because for me, I like how you are exploring things. You're trying to foster those kind of conversations. If there is one direction that you see your channel going, what will that be? Like in case you are to change things a bit, tweak things a bit, if there was that one thing that you would like to do on the channel. Well, other than as much as you say you would have loved to have the family on the videos and everything, but you have to be realistic about it. What is that one thing that you'll be looking forward to explore?
I would love, like most people, I would love to do traveling, but it's not in the budget and it's not in the lifestyle right now. Um, it's just too expensive to do all these things, and I can't take anything away from my family. This is just a hobby I'm doing for myself. But yeah, I would say traveling, exploring Canada, staying in the Canada zone and visiting all these foreign places in Canada that I'd never been before. Vancouver, British Columbia, all these types of places, Edmonton. But I would like traveling. I think that would be probably somewhere it'd go, but it'd be traveling as an adventure. You know what I mean? With Red's Room.
Ah, mm, snoring, traveling with Red Room, eating with Red.
Storing in the Airbnb with Red's Room.
It's amazing how people. I used to like it's always amazing the things that fascinate people on platforms like this. You are just doing your nice live streams. It was just a quiet day on your channel. Nobody was even bothered. And then the day you decide to know, that's now when
You know,
that's
you know
when
the
you're
funny
like,
thing is, I should actually check the watch hours on that one and see how many people showed up.
yeah, because the thing with YouTube is like, guys, Red is snoring in the live stream. They call each other. They're like, you need to come here. Red is snoring.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Guys, you're
But you
making
know what,
mistakes.
see? But you see, the thing is, I can take stuff like that because I know it's my fault. I know it's my bad. And the thing is, I thought it was funny too. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's absolutely hilarious. But it brought people over to my channel. Then thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I'm only human. At the end of the day, guys, this is what I'm about. My whole channel is about me being Red's room. Anything can happen, but just remember, I'm only human. I make mistakes. I do the same things you do. You know, don't come over here thinking that I'm acting like I'm perfect or I know better or my knowledge is key. My knowledge is not key. This is just me, my perception of what I see and what I do. Don't take everything in stone. Okay, guys? Just have fun when you come over to see me. Mana Ninja.
I like what you said about. I like what you said about being human. And for me, I always say, as content creators, is something. It's really authenticity. It's actually how you. We make mistakes. We have faults. We are human beings. Life is always happening. The cat may just jump behind me here. It is life. Life is happening. I'm a real
Yeah.
person. I, these things are always happening. What is that one piece of advice you'll give? There are people, a lot of young YouTubers and content creators who are still struggling with that. Like, especially guys who are very new on YouTube, and it can be something as simple as just they were doing a voiceover and then they coughed, and that really just ruins their confidence. Like, oh, this has ruined my content or something like that. What is that one piece of advice you'll tell people just who are approaching content creation? For me, I always say, just forgive yourself. Like you're learning through the process and everything. But some people like really take it too hard on themselves, and it totally like ruins their spirit, and you can see how it ruins the content as well. So I don't know what is your take on this, because I like, for me, I like that thing you just said, that it's a very, I'm a human being, I make mistakes. For me, it wasn't a mistake. For me, it was content. I was like, now, Red, this is the content we need. You need to be snoring more often on the live stream. You need to be snoring more often on the live stream because yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying, the Goga. When you create stuff, and some people are perfectionists. Some people will do anything and nitpick at every single aspect of what they're doing, and that can be very tedious. I mean, it could be very ludicrous. I mean, not ludicrous, very what was the word I'm looking for? It could be lucrative if they hit that button and it turns out to be that exact thing that they've been nitpicking at the whole time. But if it doesn't, sometimes you're just going too hard. It could be very stressful. I wouldn't suggest anybody take it that serious yet, at least until they get to a level where you're monetized and actually a lot of money's coming. Then you might have to pay a bit more attention to it. But until then, just continue doing what you're doing. Slow your roll. Don't stress too much over it. And your content will only get better over time. You know what I mean? As you continue to grow. Honestly, just take your time and lay back and just enjoy the ride.
I love that. Kwaki Lily says, never mind those people. We are good as we are. Kwaki suggesting, yeah,
Facts.
Kwaki suggesting something
Facts.
very funny that I actually want to ask you. Try
Yeah.
to get a sponsor for every place you wanna explore. Red, are you considered a collaborations anywhere in the picture? Because I do know we have a lot of Canadian YouTubers. Have you met any of the Canadian YouTube community? Are you planning to have these meetups?
Oh yes, I was actually invited to one last couple weeks ago. A friend of mine, Vasily. I just met him online, and I actually met him at the mall. We talked. He has a one called Destination Toronto.
Hmm.
600 subs or something like that. He's growing pretty quick. He does walk-bys in Toronto, Canada, different malls, different locations. He was very cool, and he had actually invited me to his birthday party where they had about another 8 or 9 Toronto YouTubers that I couldn't make it because I was taking my son to karate, and I explained to him I couldn't make it. I would have loved to make it on that day. Cross fam is, it's not cross fam not too long ago. I would love to do a collaboration, and I'm sure in the future, once everybody's all settled in and monetized, we can work something. Absolutely, that would be great for me.
I like that. You and Cross Farm, and you guys have to sit down together. You and Cross Farm 5, you have to do some great content together. I think it would be amazing. Even like
Yeah, it'd
an
be
in
fun.
out. I don't know. I can't wait to see that happening. And you have quite a number. Like you guys have like a lot of, a lot like the Canadian YouTube community is actually one of those guys. Because there are those personalities and names like you hear about. It's always like very, yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so I'll be very excited to see that collab happening. Kwaki Lily says, I was once affected because of my English. You funny. You're German, and we were having fun in a German channel, and and we literally, you're perfect, Lily. You're perfect, Lily.
All
You're
right.
perfect, Lily. I want to say, yeah. And there's one thing I learned at a very young age. English is not a measure of intelligence.
No.
Not at all. English is not a measure of intelligence at all. It's a language that somebody speaks. There's somebody speaking Italian. There's somebody speaking Spanish. There's somebody speaking French, and they really have no business with English. And for them, it works. It's practical, and it's literally what they know. So I think that is something that that's something that I think most of us always need to like internalize, and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Especially asking you, what is the future of Red Room?
What is the what?
What is the future of Red Room?
Continue my journey, meeting new people. Try to connect people. Still posting my content as I go, whatever the hell it is. It could be any random stuff. I just want to have fun on here, guys. That's all it is, really and truly. I like to interact with you guys. I like to help channels grow. I would like to visit on lives and get people involved. Yeah, that's what I'm about. At the end of the day, I'm not here to make $1 million. I'm here to actually just be myself, and hopefully, some people like me. Stop it, Goga.
And receipt. I had to slide it in there and receipt.
Stop it.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Quirky Lily, thank you so much for the blessing. Guys, we're almost wrapping up. Thanks so much, Quirky Lily, for the blessing. Thanks so much for the super sticker. Allow me to give you your blessing. Allow me to give you a blessing. Allow me to give you a blessing. Allow me to give you a blessing. Where's my water? Where's my water? May your pot brim in abundance, Kwaki Lily. Thank you so much for the blessing. May your pot brim in abundance. May your pot brim in abundance. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. And I don't take it for granted at all. Thank you so much for that support. Guys, if you have any question you want to ask, friend, please ask. I'm almost like finishing the show. So in case you have any question, any comments, any tips that you want to like drop, feel free to do that. Feel free to do that before we send these raids, the Goga and Red raids. We are going to use the red hats today, by the way. Goga and
nice.
Red raid. Goga and
Ninja raid. Goga and Ninja raid.
Ninja raid. Okay, Goga and Ninja raid. You do know you need to start. You need to like market this ninja more on the channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
People will be like, "Who is Ninja?"
Oh, hold on. My son is back. What's up? Am I almost done? Yeah, Goga show soon done. All right. Why? What do you want? He wants the TV. Yo, I bought this big screen TV and I never get to use it. It's always him. Every time I come home, he runs and hides the remotes. He takes the remotes. I have to stare at my little phone while he's staring at the big screen TV.
Kids. Big Chill says, I was still here. I was listening while shoveling the snow again for the 5th time in 2 days.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is when does the snow stop? Like is it stopping it? Like when is it going to get sunny there? Like
I don't know, but right now it's just bad. Right now, for the last few days, it's been pretty bad, and it's Goga. You'd have to see it for yourself, and you just looking at it on camera is not the same as actually driving through it. Yeah, it does not do it justice.
I'm asking for a friend. Do you get to go to work tomorrow, or it's
tomorrow's a holiday?
Okay. Let's say Tuesday, for example, and let's say the storm is still there. Do you get to go to work, or do they like tell you?
That depends on your workplace. Depends on the people you work for, right? If they made it in, they're gonna say, "Why didn't you make it?" If you live in 2 hours away from your workplace, that's understandable. right? Or if you live in an area that hasn't been plowed yet, that's understandable. But remember, you're entitled to days off. You're entitled to sick days. You're entitled to call-ins. So you just got to use them wisely. You know what I mean? If that's the case, you don't feel it's safe to go out and drive, you use your call-in. You use your sick day. You know what I mean?
No,
They can't stop
just
you.
no, just checking. I thought the snow maybe will stop you from driving in the snow. Kids maybe not going to school and stuff.
Well, that's the biggest one is the kids going to school is once that shuts down, then you're in trouble because now the kids have to stay home. You have to call
Ah,
in for work and then so on
oof.
and so on.
Okay, makes sense. Simple Shilpa, Double Roses Twins are asking you a question about how is your husband doing? Double Roses, why are you collecting receipts? That's a very I love that. How is your husband doing? Simple Shilpa. Big Chill says yeah, tomorrow is a family holiday in Canada. Okay, good. What holiday is what holiday is this tomorrow?
It's family day.
That's like a
So
thing.
they it's family day. We spend with family.
That's a holiday. Like that's
Yeah,
like
it's a
a
holiday. It's a paid holiday.
wow.
I
Okay.
know, right?
Yeah, no, I'm like okay, okay, okay. No comments. We need a family. We need a family day in Kenya. We don't have a holiday like a family day. Oh my goodness. Wow. So tomorrow, okay. So tomorrow you guys will be on the streets.
Yes,
Receipts.
tomorrow's just family, everything family, cooking, eating, going out, whatever you want to do, just have fun with your family.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I didn't know about that. I mean, family day. Family day is a holiday. Wow. One day. One
But
day. One day. One
if
day. One
if
day.
but it flows pretty good. Family day is a holiday.
I
It
know.
flows.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. Like okay. That will be an amazing holiday in Kenya. We will be, but yeah, family day, family day, family day, family. Day. Let me reserve my comments. Let me reserve my comments. Okay, guys, I think I'm pretty much done with my questions. I don't see anything on my notes that I needed to ask, unless right now you can ask anything. Is there any other aspect that you wanted me to cover? In case there are any receipts you want to share with us, this is the point to do it. This
No,
is the
I'm not
point
gonna
to
share no. I'm not gonna share any receipts. I'm gonna hold them back until I'm ready. I'm gonna collect them and keep them in the bushes, always
it's content.
watching.
It's content. And that's, once again, guys, this is Red's channel. If you're not connected to him, he's on the road to 3K. I think he should be able to get to 3K by the end of this month. He still has 15 days. I think he can do that.
Yeah,
He can, yeah, push him towards to 3K. I think he's almost getting to 3K. He's almost getting to 3K. Get to connect, interact with his content. He does live streams every day. He does live streams every day. When he's yeah, he always does, and he does interactive and he does the silent and interactive. It's a blend. He mixes them up depending on his time and his convenience. So yeah, so if you're not like connected to him, we are the ones getting him to 3K. It's a community. We are growing. The community is growing regardless of whatever part of the world you're from, Canada,
yeah.
Africa, we keep growing and supporting each other. So if you don't have Red Room, once again, click on the pinned link. It will take you directly to his live stream. You can subscribe to his channel from there. Yep, I think that's it from me. If there are any, let me say that there are any questions. Good Vibes K is like, Good Vibes say, what are the receipts? What are the receipts? Why are you like putting the shocked emoji?
It's
Toya
too late.
says, the snow is not normal today. The snow is not normal today. Inner Beauty saying thank you. Thank you so much for that. Kweka Lily says I'm just listening here. Thank you so much, Kwaki Lily. I really appreciate you. And I hope you've connected to my co-host, Red's Room. Kwaki Lily, click on the pinned link. It will take you to his channel. You need to connect to him. I know you've already connected, but you need to connect to him. So go and watch the live stream from his channel as well. It is happening there as well. Right. Yep. So guys, that has been those are my beautiful quick questions. On the Sunday service. I hope you guys have connected to Red. If there is anything that you want to ask Red, there are like 30 of you looking at us right now. If there is anything you want to ask Red right now, you better ask before we release the gentleman. You had the son is already like trying to get his attention, so you better ask now. Captain Kirk says, thank you for sharing. And thank you for introducing me to Captain Kirk. He's amazing. He's like, I like his
Yeah.
content. Great people. Hit that like, subscribe. Yes. whatever Big Chief says, hit that like, subscribe, and make sure you connect so that you don't miss out on notifications, and
Thank you.
and share if you can, 100%. Reds, I'll give you a chance now to just uh, give like general just comments on me. Just promote your channel a bit. You have like 2 minutes to do that. Do a call to action. Mona Ninja, do those things you normally do. Mona Ninja, in case you
Okay,
want to
so
sing, you don't
I'm not.
mind.
There's no singing happening here. Okay. So you're
Toronto Walker is on.
okay.
That's somebody
Okay,
in
let's do it.
Toronto
Let's
Walker.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome to Red's room where the subs stay humble. Spread love, not hate in the jungle. This
Woo!
is the channel where you can be yourself, no judgment. Run it up till the sun sets. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me.
My goodness, that was amazing.
Anyway,
We could get David Hunt to put for you like a piano on that thing, and then you'll have like a full blown song.
I would love that. I would love something like that. I need a theme song. That's what I need. It's the only thing Mana Ninja is missing. He's
To
missing
Red,
that theme song.
did you say? Welcome to Red
It
Room, where we
goes,
stay.
welcome to Red's room where the subs stay humble.
Uh-huh,
Spread love, not hate, out in this concrete jungle. This
uh-huh.
is the channel where you can be yourself, no judgment. Run it up till the sun sets.
The man can sing. The man can sing. And
No, we
here,
can't sing. We can't sing. That's just me
you
messing around.
this is what you'll be when you get monetized this week. This is how I expect you to be singing for us when we give you our blessings. You have to sing for us. Welcome to no. You have to do it. You have to do it. And
Goga,
everybody
you're a
is
troublemaker.
just
You know that?
you are singing when Good Vibes K is posting those dancing emojis. You know the man and the lady.
It's more receipts on me. That's what it is. Thank you, Goga. I appreciate it.
You better go and make this a short, guys. And then the guy is like, pull up, Jamaicans. Jamaicans unprovoked. They just start like gassing people up.
Okay, I don't want to keep you too long, Goga, but let me tell you something. I appreciate everybody that you guys like. This journey's been an amazing one. The people that I've met on here, the content that they've thrown at me, I love it. It's from England to Japan to Jamaica back to Guyana.
Allow me to interrupt you a bit. You're being asked a
Yeah,
question by Toronto Walker. Will it be a
yeah.
copyright song? Will it?
Oh, I know Toronto Walker. I know him. I know him.
No, he's asking whether the song you are singing, whether we are going to get copyright for it.
No, it's not a copyright. It's something I made up as I was going along. I'm pretty random when it comes to stuff like that. My head clicks like that when it comes to creating things rhymes.
The,
But I appreciate it.
that's a great David Ant is in the building. David Ant I won. The man loves okra. David Ant. The man loves
I love
okra.
okra. I love okra.
So David Ant, you lost this one, but we can. You had the man can sing, so there's a collaboration right there. So if we can get like some nice piano tune for his
So
welcome
hold
to
on,
the
Gogo. What is this okra thing you're talking about? What is it? A war? Is it a bet? Like what is
Yeah,
it that you guys?
we do have like a long time war with David Hunt over okra. So anytime, we agreed anytime there's a guest at the Sunday service, they have to be asked the okra question,
Okay,
depending on what. Yeah, and you never brief the guest about this, so the guest never has any idea about okra.
okay,
It catches them off guard when they're asked about okra. So depending on the answer the guest gives about okra, it will depend
yeah,
on it will give me points
Done?
for either David Hunt has won or I've won. Yeah. Right.
okay.
Okay. So guys, let me give Red Room a chance to at least give a final whatever, a wrap up and everything, and then as soon as we release him, we are going to do the raid thingy. I'll select somebody we are going to raid, and we are going to be typing. Helen, just prepare to type for me Goga and Reds and Ninja Raid. Goga and Ninja Raid with the 3 red hearts. Right. Okay. Red. There you go.
All right. So first of all, I'd like to thank you directly, everybody that's been on my channel, everybody that's left me a comment. I know I'm not the greatest at getting back to people the quickest, but life calls sometimes. I just try to get back whenever I can. I do appreciate the comments. Um, Anytime you're going live and I see you on live, I'm gonna try to connect. If you guys are going live, don't videos. I appreciate that too. So I'm gonna come see you, and I'm always gonna get involved in the conversation. That's what I do. I like to have fun.
Red. Just a minute. You are losing your voice. I think it's the Bluetooth or something. I don't know whether it's the.
Can you still hear me now?
Yes. It was breaking a bit. Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep it sweet. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me, and I will continue to support all of you. Welcome to Red's Room, where the subs stay humble.
Should have sung that as a song again. I'm not solo layout.
Goga, you're digging too deep now, man.
I know.
Goga, I also appreciate you. I didn't even mention that I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time for having me on here. I really appreciate it, brother. Um, I don't know where this goes from here, but I'll still continue to support everybody that's on here. I love this place. Awesome work.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you too, bro. Red. It was such an honor having you here, and thank you so much for just like agreeing to come and hang out with me at the Sunday service.
One last thing, Goga. Sorry, one last thing. Guys, please check that video that I did for Goga. That's it. I'm not going to interrupt you anymore, Goga. Please check that video I did for Goga. And I want you to leave a comment on there how you feel about Goga in the bushes always watching.
Receipts. You got receipts, people. Collection receipts.
Namaste.
Guys, Red did a very nice video of me earlier on today. It's a 2-minute video. You need to go and watch that video. You need to go and watch that video. Leave him a comment in case you are here. Actually, that is the best video you can go and watch. Leave him a comment so that he can connect back to you tomorrow.
Yes.
Go and leave a comment there. On that latest video that he just dropped. It's about me. Of course, it's about me. So, guys, I'm now newsworthy. It's about me. So make sure you leave a nice sweet comment on that video so that he can be able to get back to you tomorrow when he's getting back to you. Red, this was fun. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for the vibes. I can't wait to see your channel on its next milestone. You are destined for greatness. And I don't know, have you ever considered public speaking? You have an amazing voice as well. Or voiceovers. We can be hiring you for our voiceovers or stuff.
I'm ready anytime you guys are. I'll do the voiceover anytime. I actually enjoy voiceovers.
You have that deep, amazing voice that we can be using for advertising our things and stuff. So something to just think about. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys. This was fun. Allow me to release Red. I will. If you're on Red's channel, I'm going to end his live stream at that point so that it can bring you guys back here. So you can come back to my channel here so that I can do the affirmation and we set up the raid while on my channel. All right. Thanks so much, Red. Unless there's anything, thanks so much for gracing the Sunday service. We don't take it for granted. It's such a great time. Thank you. You can hang out if you still want. Get leave at their own pleasure. But if you want to stay longer, feel free. All right. So, guys, I've released the co-hosts. So Goga and Ninja Read, we're going to type that. So thank you so much. I will end this now. All right. Okay. I've ended the live stream by Red. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we can, Ninja and Goga read. Okay, let me select where we're going to read. Right. Ninja and Goga read, redirect. Redirect. Let's see who is live right now. Althea is live. Althea, I can send you guys to Althea, Reggie. Okay, I'll send you guys to Althea. She's just here and I know she's looking for WH. Right. Right, Steve. Oh no, it's the service. It's muted. She's attending a funeral service. So let me just see. Natural life. Natural life with Althea. Okay, she's here. Okay, we can just go past our condolences. It's a funeral, so the funeral service for her friend's son. So we could go there. Let's pass the condolences. All right. Unless there's anybody else who is live right now that I'm missing. Red Room is saying thank you, everyone. Red Room has come back to the receipt corner, which is the chat. Cordelia, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Be ready for the raid. I don't know. Let me see somebody else. I am a bit apprehensive sending you guys to yeah. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm a bit too apprehensive to send you there. My my heart has refused. My heart has refused. Um, it's a funeral, so you may not be able to even have that. May not be able to. Let me look for somebody else who's live. Who's live right now? This guy live? No. Oh my god, a lot of people are doing these silent live streams. I can't find anyone. Helen, are you seeing anybody live that I can read? Suggestion? Judy Nyamai. Silence. Right. Now I just send you guys to Eric because Eric is the only person I've seen live now. Just send you guys to Eric. Yeah, I'll send you guys to Eric. And then, hey, Marlon, thank you so much. Marlon says, Goga, let's read Donald Trump's live stream. Marlon, I give up on you. Marlon, why are you like this? Marlon, why are you like this? We can't read Trump's live stream. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're not doing that. I don't want to get into troubles with the Secret Service. You're a mess. Marlon, I'm not doing this. Okay, let me send you guys. At least somebody will appreciate it. So, Marlon is funny. Marlon wants us to go and. Marlon, we are not going to do this to President Trump's live stream. Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. Oh my goodness. That would be so funny. All right. So, okay, cool. We'll just go to Eric's live stream because he's the only person I'm seeing live, like on the panel. Rebecca says, Google, let's go visit them. We are not guys, we are not going to Trump's live stream. You people, I'm not doing these things. You always give me these bad ideas and then we get into trouble for them. I am not participating. Why would somebody even actually plan that we go and read Trump's live stream? Why are you people like this? Why are you people like this? This is a bad idea. Helen, this is the thing that we go and read Donald Trump's live stream. No, guys, I'm not doing this. We are not doing it. It just sounds wrong on so many levels. I'm not getting into trouble with the American government. I'm not doing this. That is so funny. Why are you planting these bad ideas? Marlon, you always come up with very interesting ideas. Let me see. I think I can send you guys to Eric. because the other guys are not like the other people are not like live. It's just loops. So I will. We won't comment Goga raid. No, I am not doing this, guys. We are not raiding those people. We are not raiding the president of the United States. That's just wrong. Like, guys, can you stop these bad ideas? You can't. No, you can't be like this. We are not doing it. We are not doing it. Goga and Ninja raid. So Ellen has put up the command for the raid. So this is what you're going to use. There. That is the command. We are going to Goga and Ninja raid. Goga and Ninja raid. That is that's going to be the Evangelist Thomas. Thank you so much. Evangelist Thomas is saying, praise the Lord, brother Goga. How are you doing? I am great. And it was so nice attending your daughter's 49th birthday party the other day. Thank you so much, Evangelist Melvina, for the beautiful hosting. Conscious Vibes, thank you so much. I see you have jumped on this other side. Appreciate it as well. Red Room is saying, thank you so much, everyone, for the support, and is there with you guys on the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting Red Room. It was such an amazing time. We are not going to Trump's live stream, guys. That is just, guys, I'm not doing it. It's tempting, but we are not doing it. I'm actually looking to see. You know, you can even raid these big channels, but then they will not notice. Those guys are too famous. Guys, let us stick to each other. We are the small content creators. We are sticking to each other. Forget about these big YouTubers. They won't even notice that you've raided them. They won't even notice. Not at all. They won't even notice. Okay, the only person who is live is Eric. So I'm going to send you guys to Eric. You go and say Goga and Ninja raid, and then you tell him congratulations on 7K, because you guys got Eric to 7,000. You got Eric to 7K last time. So yeah, because he's the only person I see live. So let's go and surprise him. I've set up the raid. You're going to type this. Think small, not big. It's called growing naturally. I love it, Benny. Absolutely. So never. How do you go and start saying, Goga, let us raid Mr. Beast? I won't even notice. Yeah. Hey, Helen is overworking. Goga and Ninja raid, congratulations on 7K. Eric will appreciate. Eric is always very grateful. Eric will appreciate the raid. First of all, because they are always shocking him most of the time when we raid him. So I will send you guys there before he leaves. And you're lucky because Eric doesn't take so long on his live stream. So whatever Helen has typed, Goga and Ninja raid, congrats on 7K. That's what you're going to type. Eric is a humble, he's very demure. I love how he's so demure and humble. So he'll appreciate the raid. Let us go there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This was fun. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday, I have a very special live stream. I'm going to talk about it. I have a very special live stream on Wednesday. So make sure you don't miss the Wednesday show. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be a lot of power on that live stream. And I'm not going to be the one. Wednesday, I'm not the host on the live stream. Wednesday, the academy is being hosted by somebody else. So you don't want to miss that live stream. On Wednesday, the academy is being hosted by somebody else. I will not be there. But there's going to be a guest who is going to be hosting the academy. And you guys will have to attend, because you will not even realize that I'm not in the live stream, because the guest will be there. The guest is amazing. Yeah, so make sure you don't miss the Wednesday Academy. The Academy is there's going to be a visiting teacher, there's going to be a visiting lecturer on Wednesday to teach you everything that you need to know. So make sure you don't miss that segment. All right. Otherwise, allow me to love and leave you at this point. Let us go surprise that gentleman who you got to 7K this week. He'll appreciate the raid. All right. You can stay there, hang out with that community a bit, and then I will see you guys on the streets. Take care of yourselves, guys. It was, oh my God, affirmation. Wait. How do I forget the affirmation? Did I forget the affirmation, man? How did I forget the affirmation? Wait. That should have needed me badly. Hey, that affirmation. Hey, affirmation has to be read. Affirmation. Wait. That one I would have. That one. That one would have backfired badly on me. So this is the affirmation. As you guys keep on copy pasting the command for the range. So this is the affirmation, guys. So I will read the affirmation. Right, this is the affirmation. Right. Eleni Sophia says, you have no idea how powerful you are. Your name is still being spoken at tables you have since long left. And I'm proud of you for stepping away. It probably wasn't easy, but you did it. And just look at you now. The moment you left, your body began to heal. Deep down, I think your soul always knew those people weren't good for you. But you wanted so badly to be accepted that you lost yourself trying to fit in with the people who don't even like themselves. You started working on yourself, and though they may still talk negatively about you, you've grown so much that the person they are talking about no longer exists. They were never used to the kind of presence you carry. Your grace, your kindness. So, when they encountered somebody who held themselves with such dignity, their first instinct was to tear them down. And if they formed a group to spread rumors or bond over their shared disdain, all while you've been nothing but gracious, understand this. It says far more about them than it will ever say about you. Reflect on the power you must possess for your name to echo in places you no longer reside. Hey, someone type amen on the chat. Let me repeat it. Reflect on the power you must possess for your name to echo in places you no longer reside. That is it. While they are preoccupied with talking, you are focused on growth, quietly building your life, and that radiates more power than they could ever comprehend. This lady is speaking to me, guys. Let me repeat the last part. Reflect on the power you must possess for your name to echo in places you no longer reside. While they are preoccupied with talking, focus on your growth, quietly building your life, and that radiates more power than they could ever comprehend. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to leave you with those beautiful words by Sophia. Very powerful affirmation right there. May it may you keep thriving. May you keep building. Yeah, the table, you already left that table. You are now on your growth phase. So keep growing, keep thriving, as Elias Sophia said. Right. Yes, I will see you guys on the other side. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful week ahead. It was such an honor, Red and I, hosting you today at the Sunday service. I will see you guys on Wednesday. And then, we will discuss the rest of the things on Wednesday. All right. Take care of yourselves. Let us go back to the US and support that. Has he left? Just confirm that he hasn't left. Sometimes you may read the affirmation and then the live stream ends. Just confirm he hasn't left. Okay, still there. So, all right. Enjoy your flight. I will see you guys on the other side. Take care of yourselves, and may you have an amazing week ahead. You've left that table. Grow, pivot, leap. See you on the other side. Joe Delany, hi and bye. Bye, guys. Take care of yourselves.